Hello fellow engineers and welcome back to Hydroneer, the game where, whilst wearing nothing but heart underwear, you can take a shovel, dig some dirt, give it a scrub, and get rich with gold. Yeah, and something I learned is if you restart the game, these resources will stay exactly where they are and physics won't affect them at all, which means you can easily make a fishnado.
Is that legal?
And for a limited time only, the Fishnado shirt will be back in my merch store, realcivilengineer.com. But yeah, using this technique as well as time and patience, we can improve the developer's sad excuse for a bridge into incredible builds. That's a bridge I'd love to fabricate, like this gold one, the gemstone suspension bridge, the fish arch, and after the farming update, we even made a bridge out of carrots. This took so long to build.
You brought this on yourself.
However, that's all in the past. Today we have something very, very exciting. Brand new DLC. So let's head, I'm guessing, over that direction.
See, and that is why this man is a genius.
So yeah, as we head up here, journey to volcaladus. And oh, look, oh, the volcano's like through here. Ooh, no shovels allowed, no vehicles allowed. Okay, well, I've got nothing on me. This is a brand new save, so... We'll see how that goes. We're boarding a ship. Are we going to sail over there? Goodbye, old island. We've had some great memories here, but I got to go mine somewhere new. Okay, so I guess we come over, hit this switch, and oh, yeah, oh, we're actually moving. We're actually moving. I wasn't expecting the boat to actually work. See you later, mate. We're off. 3
days later.
Okay, we've arrived. We've arrived. I can't really see what's going on. The boat's too high. I can't see over the edge. And oh, this is the town. Okay, we have officially arrived. Look at that volcano. It's the king. All right, so we've been told there's no water over here. It's far too cold, obviously. And if you remember Hydroneer, all the machines and stuff usually run on water. But here, they run on lava.
What?
We've been given this quest. So we got to deliver this to Elsie and Dawnrest for 200 hydro coins. Ooh, a new vehicle. Is this mine? This might be mine. Oh, there's a map on the back as well. All right, so I think I'm the diamond in the top right. I've got to get to those exclamation marks at New Glade. Okay, got it. So let's shove this in the boot, and then we'll get in here. Well, remember, there is a jeweler there as well. Could be important. Anyway, I'm still in my pants. We're in, like, the coldest place in the world, and I'm still just wearing my pants. Oh, look at our fuel tank, by the way. No more water in the top. We've got literally lava in the top. Cool. Right, let's hope that this vehicle handles a little better than the water-powered version. Oh, no. Oh, I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced. Right, what is going on with these wheels? I can't steer this thing. Anyway, oh my goodness, the lava. Oh, I'm excited to head up there. We gotta do this mission first, though. Oh, is the town ahead in a dome? We've got a bridge. Oh, we've got a bridge. We've got loads of bridges. All right, hang on a second then. Hang on a second. You know what that means? We need a bridge review. It's a 3-part bridge with a small span on the outside, a longer one down the middle, and then a small one at the other end as well. Initial impressions are, yes, Max has finally utilized triangles rather than squares. However, then you look a little bit closer and you realize the truss pieces, they don't have a top section, which means this middle part would literally just fall down. Thankfully, there is a column in the middle, which seems to be made out of concrete, unlike the rest of the bridge and the bridge deck, which is very close to the lava, which is lava. It's hot. It's flammable. And you can see with the lava bubbling up, surely little specks will get on our bridge and set it alight, particularly when there's rope everywhere as well. However, because Max has tried to use engineering principles, I'm going to give this a 9.9 out of 10. Bridge review. And just to clarify, the fact I got early access to this DLC in no way affected our independent bridge review scores there. All right, so anyway, we've arrived at the town. So you can see, like, can you see that down there? There's, like, roofs poking out and stuff. This was a town that has been destroyed, but not the actual town. We've got a protective bubble, which hopefully I can drive through. Yes, I can. Oh, but then I'll read the actual instructions. They're at Dawnrest. This is New Glade. Oh, dear. Still, since we're here, let's have a little look around. So we got a museum in here. Oh, do you think there's like bones to find? And we can like rebuild something? Yeah, look, this guy wants Hydrosaur bones. We'll get 100 Scout Guild tokens if we find a bone. Ah, man, I should get Paddy playing this. He'd be really good at this. Right, there's a guy over here. What is that? He wants 1.5 something. Does it actually tell me? Oh, that's just gold ore. Okay. I thought it was like a chicken nugget. I can get you a gold ore. Anyway, what's up here? We got the shop. Used to construct stores. Oh, yeah. So I think they said at the start, like, I can, like, rebuild this town. So I guess that's what a lot of these are. And, oh, look at the equipment. A lava drill. A lava harvester. And then down here, we've got, oh, yes. We've got lava pipes. We got the casting molds that we're used to. And presumably, is this the same that I can like take something and then it just stays there? So then I can take another one and then that stays there. And then you can take another one and then that stays there. And then you can have a little Josh moment where you just spawn beds everywhere. All right, so let's continue our tour. We got another bridge here. Oh my goodness. Where's the triangle? He's gone back to rectangles. He's gone back to rectangles. Maybe we could say they're just guardrails. And they're not part of the structure. The thing, if that was the case, why can I just fall up into the lava? Ooh, and then look in the middle of the dome. Okay, let's jump over here. Can I jump without burning my feet? Oh, no. Oh, I nearly fell down. Wow. Okay, so that is suspended above this infinitely deep pit. And that creates the protective thing. I wonder how that works, honestly. I want a bit of lore. I don't usually ask for lore. All right, so let's head out of here. Let's head to the place we were actually meant to go to. Apparently was... Oh, what's that? There's something shiny in the snow. What is it? Oh, it's a bit of bone. We got some spine. Oh, decent. Okay, that's going in the boot. But yes, this is Dawn Rest. Okay, so at Dawn Rest, someone called Elsie should be here. All right, so I found Elsie. She's waiting for a package. Boosh. Oh, no.
It was at this moment he knew.
Ah, she threw it back at me. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. That was cool. All right, this thing is still absolutely hideous to drive. At this point, I feel like the devs are just doing it on purpose. But anyway, here's your package. All right, there you go. She's impressed with that. Where's my coins? 200 quid. Wait, now you want me to move it? Deliver to Newglade. Okay, let me just put my coins in the back. I've just been from Newglade. You could have told me beforehand. So I got to deliver to the mayor. However, before we go, I'm tempted just to have a little bit of a dig. So we've got a dull ice shovel. It's tier 1. So question, how does this work? So presumably I dig dirt and then I fill up this bucket like that. And then with this bucket, I can pour that out. We've got a big clump of ice. So if I shove that in there, then I can pick up this pan. And then do I just like shove it on the lava to like melt it? So if I do that, oh yeah, oh I did straight away. Okay, so what did we get? We got some iron ore, lovely, as well as some core stone, which I think is like a little bit rare. So that's cool. So this is how we're gonna get rich then. We just dig into this a few times. Then when that's full, we just pour that into there. And then we just shove that in the lava. Ooh, we found some gold that time, as well as a shard. So we can use that to power things. Presumably that's the same over here as well. Anyway, the other thing that's cool with this game, as you like dig stuff, yeah, you can just like shove it back on the ground, which means you can make some really interesting sculptures, which is quite cool.
Stop it. Get some help.
Oh, now I'm wondering, can I make like a snow bridge over the lava? How close to the lava can I get? We may be able to build a snow bridge. Okay, just keep digging snow out. Keep sticking it on the edge of this. All right, and then we're halfway over. The trouble is we're heading up and up. I need to sort of go back down. So what I'm wondering, if I grab some snow, can I shove this like on the ground down here? No! Oh no, the ground's too hot. So we can't build a snow bridge unless, can I reach from here? And yes, I can shove it up there. Okay, that's cool. So I just jump back. By the way, the lava like really flings you up in the air. Whee! Actually, that's like way more fun than like using my bridge is going to be. And probably way quicker as well. Why am I building a bridge? Oh no, I think we've actually reached the max length. And look, as I try and add more snow, game just says no. Okay, so that is as long as we can make our bridge. That is disappointing. So yeah, I guess that's just a half bridge for now. That's all we've got going for us.
Get some help.
Still a little bit more mining, and then we'll collect all these little bits and bobs that we got earlier, and then we'll take this back on our truck, and then we'll drive back to the town. Right, so down here, that's the mayor. Yeah, he wants his package. There you go, Mr. Mayor. Nice doing business with you. Oh, really? We've got to go to Burville. So first up, let's just stack my coins. We'll take this bone into the museum. So these go in this box. There we go. And then, oh, we've started making it. Oh, that's going to be so cool to finish. Right, and this guy should have some... Wait, I did. Where's my money? Wait, where's my money? Hang on. I gave you a bone. Right, okay. Note to self, museum man, absolute rip-off merchant. So I guess we'll just take this package to Burville, go see what the place is like. So we'll go out the other exit if I can make the turn. Oh, over a similar sort of bridge. Honestly, surprised none of those have collapsed or burnt down yet. Oh, little sight of another bridge. Interesting. I mean, to be honest, we should probably... Let's do this legit. We need a bridge review. Yes, we don't normally do 2 bridge reviews per episode, but I'm being bribed, remember. The only reason you're watching this at this time is because we're going to give this bridge a very high score, despite the fact it has large pillars, which would usually be used for, like, cable stay or suspensionage. They're just there for aesthetics. Now, this bridge does have guardrails. However, some are a little bit low, which means we could fall off. But take a look at the foundations underneath. They seem to be a bit more sensible. We've got some very thick triangular pieces holding the bridge deck up. Clearly, they're doing all the structural stuff. So again, I really don't know what the pillars are for. It's just architectural aesthetics. So I'm going to have to give this bridge another 9.9 out of 10. Completely non-bribed bridge review. All right, anyway, we'll head on our way. Are we going right or left? I think we're going this way. So lots of wood dotted about the place. Why is there so much wood on the side there? Is that meant to be like bank stability? Potentially. Maybe that kept like falling down, like mud slipping, and that's what they put up there. All right, this guy wants the package. Let's go grab the package. There you go. Is everything good? Yes. He's well chuffed. Let's take his money. Oh, no. I got to deliver it somewhere else. The shattered outpost. Ah, this is where we buy conveyor belts. Nice. Oh, and we got sled carts. It's got skis on the bottom. That's cool. Oh, there's frost hydro pipes. So these do convey water. So there is water in this game. Or in this DLC, I should say. Then over here. Oh, we can build an igloo. Oh, my goodness. What is that shape? That's not even me. They've done that on purpose. Oh, look at this. A trophy, an expensive ornate sculpture of the volcaladus peak to flaunt your wealth. It costs 99,999 tokens. So this shop, I think you use tokens rather than coins. And you get tokens by doing all the little, like, the odd jobs for these lazy people.
I only accept guild tokens.
Yeah, I realize that. I literally just explained that. Were you not listening? All right, so on the map, the shattered outpost is, like, the other side of the volcano from where we are now. So we could go back the way we came. We could potentially try and go like down the bottom through the barrens. And to be honest, the way this thing handles on roads, I can't see it being much worse on just like random bits of ground. So let's try the barrens. Oh, and look up here. We got another bit of bone. So that guy can rip me off again. Nice. It's a rib. Oh, a single rib? Is there going to be that much bone dotted about the place? A single rib. That dinosaur is going to take ages to rebuild. Right, so what have we got here? Oh, requirements. Hardstone block. 9,800. Oh my goodness. And then core stone and Cloutium bars. But then we can rebuild this drill. Oh, this is going to be cool. Well excited to do that. Not that I have any idea what it does. All right, so we're definitely heading around the back of the volcano. I can actually see up there. Can you see there's like buildings up there? Oh, are they like lava ducts? Like they're not aqueducts, but they've got lava on top of them. Oh, I'm out. I'm a fan of those. I'm not a fan of the steps around this road. Right, so we have arrived at the shattered outpost. Oh, look, this is the woman that wants her package. All right, hang on a second. There you go, Alice. Sweet, 500 quid. And, oh, no package. I thought you were going to give me a package. So that's the last of our delivery, I think. Oh, look at the stack of coins. 1,250 coins. Oh, look, there's another shop here. Good to know. Ooh, Hobson's Power Works. So this is where all the like logic stuff is. Yeah, for now, I guess we've explored most places. We got Mott's Island over to the left to go have a look at. Oh, and it looks like you may have to get there via the Barons Harbour, like down the bottom. There's also the volcano area, which we haven't explored. And then I think all the green. Yeah, the greens are dig sites. But I imagine they cost money to use. So let's just go have a look. There is a dig site back this way. Yeah, the Shattered Breach. So, oh, it costs 5 grand. And it's tiny. What? I guess we'll just head back to our free claim and we'll start trying to get some more money. All right, so we're back at our first claim. I'm glad that this hasn't melted or anything. That's good. Let's just keep filling this up. Now, if I remember correctly, we want to dig down, don't we, to get the biggest dirt we can, or the biggest resources that we can. It may also be worth trying to buy a pickaxe or something, just so I can get down to the deeper areas where the bigger ores are going to be. Because if you remember, like, a lot of the people, they want, like, bigger ores. I think my one, it didn't weigh enough, like the bit of gold. But yeah, every time we do this, we are slowly filling up our pan, which is always good. Are some of these bigger? That looks quite big, doesn't it? Hang on, let me just put that down. Compare it to another one. No, I think they're all the same size. Yeah, I'll tell you what, perhaps we can go like sell all of this, and then we can, with the money we already have in our truck from our quests, we should be able to get some more. By the way, I found a few more bones dotted about, so that's always good. Now, I think the only shop until I unlock one at the town is back at the boat, but I'm sort of tempted. Should we go have a look up at the volcano area? So we head up this way. So good to see the bridges up here are made out of stone when there's so much lava about. I can tell which bridges Max hired an engineer to do and which ones he just did himself. But right, we're getting to the top. We've got an arch that we're going under. Oh, what is this? Oh, there's a lift. Okay, just wait for that to come down. There it goes. Then quickly drive on top. Nice. Then we should get lifted up. You know, I have no idea what's up here, by the way. Ooh, what's all this? What actually is this? I'm not actually sure. Let's jump out. Oh, that looks like we need to put some stuff in there, perhaps. And then, oh, does this lead, like, inside the volcano? Oh, yeah, look, there's a pory thing. Oh, that's like a mold. I think that's a mold of something, is it? And by the way, this switch is very efficiently laid out. Do devs do this on purpose? Or is it just me seeing them everywhere? I'm not sure anymore. I used to think it was just me seeing stuff like that. I don't know. Am I the one that's obsessed, or are they the one that's obsessed? That looks like a little plinth to put something on as well. Oh, it's an anvil. That shape is an anvil, isn't it? I thought it was an H for a second, like a really abstract H. But no, it's an anvil. So, no other instructions, but I guess this is probably a late game thing. But don't worry, we will figure out what it is at some point. For now, though, let's go sell some stuff, make some cash. I'm not going to wait for the lift either. I'm just going to drive straight off. What's the worst that could happen? Oh, I'm going to hit the edge. Oh, we did a front flip. We did half a front flip. Okay, we're good. We landed it. I quite like this. We got like a nice little overview of the entire map from up here. Oh, and you can see like the original island all the way in the distance. That's cool. All right, anyway, we'll drive back to where the boat was, which was down this way. And then we'll sell all this stuff at the jeweler. So I think if I just shove it on there, only 133 quid. C for quid. That's a rip-off, mate. I'm trying to make a living here. In fact, I'm not even sure I'm going to sell that. I think I'm just going to hold on to that. And then we'll go to this shop that I haven't ruined yet. And yeah, we'll buy stuff. I think a small furnace would be sensible. A crucible, because then I can smelt stuff. And then if I get one of these, a casting mold, I can make bars. And then I can put those bars in an anvil. And then I can start making stuff, which will give me way more money. So we need a blacksmithing hammer as well. Grinding wheel to grind the gemstones down. What's this? Ice melter. Melts ice to produce water. Essential for powering conveyor belts. Ah, that's what water's for. Okay, I should probably buy some weighing scales as well. The thing is, I want to automate mining. I don't want to do it all manually. Where's all the drills? Granted, they have to be powered by these, which are lava stuff. And they're quite expensive. Like how much are we spending? 567 of our 1250 already. So once we start adding some of these pipes, which I can't even like use for anything yet, but I will add some because I know I'm gonna need them at some point. And I haven't even bought the stuff that I need yet. Okay, well, let's buy all that by placing our money in there, pressing buy, taking the change, or just leave the change there maybe. No, I'll take the change. And then we got to fill up the boot with all of this stuff. So let's unload that and set all this stuff up. So we've got an anvil here, which we need to, it's upside down, which we need to add bars to. So if we want to make bars, I bought this, a crucible, which we can then put on this furnace. And then that will heat up whatever's inside. So if I just grab my bucket and then take out like the bits of gold ore, I can then drop them in there. And look, there we go. They should melt. So if I just add all the gold I have, then over in my truck, we have this casting mold. So shove that on the floor. And then we take the liquid gold, we pour in there, we have a block. So I can take this gold bar out and we can use that on the anvil to make some jewelry. So if we go find the gold ones, yeah, so gold and a gem will make us a ring.
One ring to rule them all.
Unfortunately, we haven't actually found a gem yet. So let's fill this with this stuff, which is iron. So that will get us an iron bar. And we can turn this iron bar by shoving it in there and giving it a whack with the hammer into a sword, which we can sell for a bit more money than just the bog standard iron. Now, we've also got some scales in here. So that allows us to see... Oops, I missed. That allows us to see how much it's worth and the weight of it. And the weight is important because you remember I picked up a load of these quests. So they want a 1.5 weight gold ore. Yeah, and I think we also figured out we need to dig a bit deeper if we want to find that. So if we just dig the very deepest of snow we can get to. Oh yes, that did have some gold in it because I took all the gold out. So if I shove this on the scales, how much does that weigh? Only 0.46? It's got to weigh 1 point something. 1.5. Wow. Okay, so we're going to have to go really deep. We're also going to need more cash as well. So we've also got in here the gemstone thing. So that polishes gemstones. Haven't found any of those yet. We've also got these pipes. If we shove that there, I think... Yes, look. Can you see lava's coming out the end of it? So there's now lava-powered machines. And I think... Did I buy one? Is that what this is? Oh, that's a lava pressure tank. Yeah, so that goes there. We can open this up like that. And in here we have, one of these power shards. We can shove that in there and that will give the system loads of power. But, oh, did I not end up buying any machines? I thought I bought some machines. I guess I didn't. Well, let's just unload all of this. Let's go to town. We'll go have a wander. Go across this bridge where actually I've been informed of some unethical foul play with our independent bridge reviewer. Apparently, our independent bridge reviewer was actually bribed by the developers, and therefore we may need to reevaluate the scores. So this is an amended bridge review. It's the same 3-piece bridge from before, but rather than giving it a 9.9 score, which was completely unethical of me, I just did it for early access to the game. A fair score of this bridge would honestly probably be a 3.9 out of 10. Ethical bridge review. Anyway, we continue back to here. So there's the museum straight ahead. We'll go into the boot and grab this bit of paper. And then if I give that to this guy, he should give me, yes. Oh, it's not money, it's tokens. We haven't got any tokens yet. Okay, so we have tokens. He's then given me another quest. Oh, find 12 more. So he wants 12 more fossils and he'll give me 1,000 tokens. Okay, I'll tell you what I might do. I might just leave that next to you. So this currency, I think we can spend in the shop that's in this town. So we'll plonk that there. I'll then start bringing fossils in. So you can see they're going to end up on here. This is a box that they go in. So shove that in there. You can see the next piece of spine's gone on. We've also got a couple of ribs back here. So there we go. A couple of ribs. That's going to be a lot of pieces to finish this thing. Anyway, that's the guy that wants the 1.5 weight nug. Now, before we can do that, we probably need to start getting deeper and perhaps automating. But right, in order to do some actual mining, are there not any mining machines anymore? Oh, no, look, they're up here. They're up here. So we need a harvester and a drill. That's like 700 quid. How much money do I have? 400. Great. Yeah, it looks like I also need money to buy new stores. Actually... these are quite cheap. I tell you what, I'm going to buy a new store and perhaps start rebuilding the town. So we'll grab my quid, shove it in there. So I think a tier 1 store would be good. So if I shove that there, that's 50 quid. We'll press the red button. So I need to drop this in an empty construction area to build. What is a construction area? Oh, like over there with the green. Oh, okay, okay. So tier 1 store. Do I actually want the tier 1 store here? Yeah, why not? Why not? So shove that there. Now we have a tier 1 shop. Oh, but we've got to actually build it with hardstone blocks and iron bars. Oh, that's quite cool. I didn't realize that. Okay, so if we head back up here, we can grab our money. 358 remaining. How much does this thing cost? Oh, 340, the hardstone refiner. That's what I need to make the hardstone blocks. So if we put that in there, we can then bring this over here, plop it on there, press buy. And then that can go in the back. We can now make the hardstone blocks. We can make the iron bars as well. So yeah, all those blank spots are where we can put buildings. Oh, this is cool. You do actually build your town however you want it to be. Anyway, back to the claim across this poxy bridge where I just bumped into the poxy post. I still think I went a bit too high with my bridge review score. Not gonna lie. Ooh. Did you see that? There's a bone down here. Oh, it's a foot. We found a Hydroneer foot. So that is another fossil. May as well just shove it in the back for now. All right, then we're back at the claim. We'll grab this thing. And I don't know, does this run on lava? So, oh yeah, intake hole on the side. So if we shove it like that, that should run when we close that. So I'm wondering, how does this work? I've got a bit of hardstone. You see, I've just shoved it in the top. So let's just close that up. So this should run now. Oh, so you need a weight of 10 for this to work, I think. Okay, if I just take all the iron out of there, shove it in that. You can then take that out, which is core stone. Quite rare, so I'll leave that there. All right, so then I can grab this and then just pour it on top. Yeah, nice. So that's now got 2.9 in it. Okay, so I guess for now, we've got some mining to do. Now, as we have learnt, going deeper is better. You don't have a pickaxe anymore. I guess I need to get that from the shop. But a pickaxe would allow me to get, actually dig out the ground a bit quicker. But I'm going to say most of this stuff on the surface is pretty pointless. So let's just dig out as much as we can so we can get lower. Right, okay, so a little bit of digging later. We've got a good little trench down to the bottom. Now, I want to do a little test here just to see surface level snow. We'll get 4 scoops in there. Pour that into this and then melt that and see what size these are. So we got a bit of gold there. So on the scales, that weighs 0.73. Oh, that's heavier than I thought it would be. We'll grab one of the iron pieces as well. That weighs 0.96. Oh, they are actually quite a bit heavier than I thought they'd be. Maybe I didn't have to dig down. Still, I did dig down. So let's shove my bucket down there. We'll grab this spade. We'll get the very deepest bits in this bucket. Then we'll pour the bucket into there. Shove the bucket in the lava to melt the snow. Then let's hope these are bigger. They look the same, honestly. So 0.96 to beat. Ooh, 1.48. That's quite a lot better. And then the iron piece we've got. 1.78. Oh, yes, that means we've completed one of the things. Because that was 1.5 of iron. So I guess we just keep trying until either we get a little bit deeper and the gold works. Or we just get a little bit luckier and the gold works. So, oh, that was a bumper haul. 2 big old bits of gold. This actually looks bigger as well. Yeah, there you go. 2.05. Nice. So we'll shove that in the boot. That's the gold and the iron missions done. Then we just need the absurdly heavy gold bars. Alternatively, I could just go and sell all this for money. And I think at this point, that probably makes more sense. Still, they're all melted. Oh, we got a bit more hard stone. So that can go in the top of this. It's up to 4.9 out of 10. I think that just makes 1 bar. And I've got to make 30 bars. Oh, it's going to take so long. Like from that bar, I just melted one. I've literally got 1 little bit of gold. That's all I got from the entire process. By the way, I've been doing this for like 10 minutes now. 6.9 out of 10. Nice. So keep adding more of that. What are we up to? 8.5. Okay, we've nearly got our first block. Thankfully, we are... I feel like we're like at the bottom nearly. So we are getting the biggest chunks of ore that we can. Question is though, will it weigh 2.5? Come on. Oh, really? It weighed like 0.3. What? Come on, game. Give me a break. Okay, thankfully, I think this is going to do it. We're on 9.6. But we'll shove that in. And then that's made us... We've got a block. It's a block of hardstone. So we just need 30 of those. 30. 3-0. Oh, my goodness. How am I going to do this? I'm starting to wonder, do I actually need the shop? I don't think it's worth building. Not until I've got, like, automation. Gold and iron bar together are worth... Oh, really? It's only 500 quid. I'm going to be here, like, literally days just to get, like, any form of automation. All right, well, I guess we need a montage because I'm going to do a whole lot more of this. Ooh, I found a gem. Okay, so I can come over and shine this on there. Now we've got a cut gemstone, which means if we change this into that, yes, we can then take our gold bar, which is worth 380 coins. I have a feeling, don't I need to, like, warm this up? I think this bar needs to be hot in order for this to work. So if I just shove it on there, it should start glowing orange. Toasty. So then we shove it on there. Give it a whack with the hammer, and we have created a ring, which hopefully is worth more than the 380. Yeah, 430. So that's a bit of jewelry we can shove in here to sell. Now we can then do the same with the iron. So shovel that in, shove the bar I made earlier in. Actually, take the bar out. Yeah, if I make 2 bars, I can make an axe. Oh, and actually, yeah, you can make different materials, can't you? I forgot you can make like golden swords and stuff. Ooh. So that's worth 267. After a whack and it becoming a little dagger, it's now worth 294. It went up by a very, very small amount. Still, better than a kick in the balls, as they always say. Anyway, I'm also going to take my block. I just want to know if this does actually contribute as one block. Now, by the way, this whole time I've literally been in my underwear, as you can see in there. The cold does not scare me, nor does the splash of lava onto my testicles. Right, so let's just add this foot in there. We can work out, is it going to be 4-legged or 2-legged? I reckon 4, probably. Oh, yeah, that could be... Oh, I don't know, actually. It could be like a T-Rex. It's either back leg or it's like a T-Rex 2-legged thing. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I've just realized there isn't a jeweler in this place. I literally have to buy one and then build it. So we'll have to take my dagger and stuff elsewhere. But we have the block, so we can add that. Do I just shove it anywhere? Do I put it in the chest, maybe? So, oh, it does count as 10. Oh, yes. Oh, that's good. That is actually quite good. It means we're nearly there. And I've just realized as well, I don't need a jeweler, because the stock market is where we sell the jewelry and stuff. So I can sell a ring, although the demand is down at the moment. So they're all gems. Ooh, is that a new white gem? Ooh. All right, so if I shove that on there, what is it worth? 370. So I could at least get 15% more, which is going to be like 400. Do I wait or do I sell? I don't know. I feel like I need the money now. I need to automate this stuff. All right, well, anyway, this is the guy that wants his iron. So let's give that to him. Is that good for you, mate?
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. 53 tokens. All right, chicken nugget guy was over here, so you can have that, mate. All good, up to your specification.
Thanks. I'm well chuffed.
Yep, thought so. So that's 56 more tokens. So back to the grind.
4 to 6 days later.
Right, so after countless hours of grinding, I'm finally back with machinery. So we have a lava harvester. So I think this is what we need to drop like mud into. And then these machines, I managed to get 2 of them. So these will dig into the ground. Hang on, this wall slopes in. So I have to go like somewhat in the middle a bit just to make sure we've got some depth. I don't know if this just keeps drilling down or if it just drills like at the level it's at. Yeah, I think dirt comes out of there. So I can't have that any higher. Oh, I'm going to have to dig a hole out for this, aren't I? But yeah, I think I want it to go there. And then let's hope we've got enough bits of pipes here. So a straight, that's probably going to come out of there and just head straight over. I'm not convinced we're going to have enough. I didn't realize it would be this long. I think that's my last straight piece. We're not quite there, but I can just take this apart, hopefully. Yes, there's lava dripping out here. The lava dripping literally makes a hole down. Oh, that's cool. Anyway, I should have a T-junction in here, as well as these bends. Yeah, we just need our T-junction. Did I not buy a T-junction? Oh, no, I didn't buy a T-junction. Or do I have one up here? Yes. Oh, I got one earlier. I'm a genius. Past Matt always looks out for future Matt. So the pipe work is in. So this takes lava from over there to these machines. And ooh, so that is now running. We just need to use a shovel to try and dig out where the gems come out. So I think they come out there. So if I don't know, make like a little pit or something. I can feel already that this is going to end in tears. Right, okay, that could be all right. Let's turn this machine on. And then, oh, yes. So that now digs out snow. The question is, does it just stay at that level? And does it actually use up snow? Or does it just keep going forever? I think we might actually be good. Oh, we're automated. We're finally automated. By the way, I also bought this machine. Well, I say machine. It's not a machine. It's like a little signpost thing. Apparently, I can pin these to it. Oh, yeah, there you go. Look, it's up there. Oh, I can only pin 2 to it. What's the point of that? We may have to buy another one then. For now, though, that's pretty cool. We can see exactly what we need to build. Very heavy iron bars and gold bars. But now we are always mining and I don't have to do anything. Oh, look at that. That's actually a decent amount of gold. So, yeah, at some point, once we get some money, we will be trying to, like, automate and sort everything that comes out. But I think for now, that's probably a good spot to end. I've honestly forgotten how brutal the early game is in this. So brutal. But quite like playing with lava. Makes nice little glowy difference. And quite like having to like build the town as well. Like you can build it however you want, whatever order. Now this is good, but it could be slightly quicker. If you remember up here, I do actually have one of these things. So if I open this up, I can put a shard in there. You see down here we have 3 shards. In fact, let's not just shove a shard. Let's put all these into this pan. Ooh, and check down here. Yes, we have another shard in there. Thank you. And then we'll take this pan. And then if we pour this into this crucible, that has now smelted. So then I can take that and pour it into there, where we've made a little bar. So we can take this little bar. We can then shove it in there. I said we can shove it in there. And then close the hatch. And then this sort of powers this. So it should all run a little bit faster. So hopefully we should notice the snow coming out a little bit quicker.
Are you lying to me right now?
Not gonna lie, I'm not sure that did actually make it any quicker. I mean, it might be quicker, but nice. Next up, where I moved all my dirt, this is getting really, really annoying. Can I just dig this like into there? Oh no, I can, but I've clogged it up. Oh dear. Right, put that back. Yeah, I think in order to get the snow from here into this machine, I got to put it in a bucket first and then drop it in. You know what I say to that?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
So instead, I think I need a pickaxe basically to get rid of all this ground. Because whilst the shovel's good, it doesn't like destroy the ground. It only allows you to move it, which is great when you want to make like half a bridge or then turn it into an engineering sculpture. Not so much when you actually want to like work here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to shove that down there and then I'm going to pick out all the bits of iron and shove them in my pan like that. All right, and then when we've got most of the iron out, we can then grab this and I'm going to turn this into an iron bar itself. So drop that in there. Thank goodness they all went in. Now, I have another iron bar here as well, so I can shove that in the pot. That will also melt down. And then when we pour this out, oh yes, that is quite a big bar. Now, I've got some scales over here. I'm trying to get a 30 weight bar. Oh, we've done it.
We've done it.
So if I grab this, shove it in the boot like that. There's also one of these hardstone blocks, so that also goes in the boot. And then we head on our way back to the town because we can build our own shops, if you remember. Now, thankfully, whilst I'm away, because we have set up automated mining, we're finally going to be making money all the time. So I should come back to a nice big pile of resources, and then I can sell all those and hopefully make even more money. And then potentially continue automating. So we've arrived at this place. I think over this way was where we're building the store. Yeah, there it is. So this is going to be a tier 1 store. You can see I've already... Wait, I thought I already added a hardstone. Yeah, I have. Why is it not counted? Let me take it out. Let me put it back in again. Yeah, so that counts as a hardstone block. It weighs 10, so hence it's 10 out of 20. That's why I needed iron bar of at least 30. So hopefully if I add all these things to the box, then that should build... Do I press? I guess I got to press the button, right? So let's give it a press. Oh, oh, whoa. Okay, so we now have a tier 1 store. Now, hopefully there's going to be a pickaxe here. If there isn't, I'm going to kick off. Oh, do we get our stuff back? Are we meant to get our stuff back? Anyway, so what do we have? We have more lava drills. Oh, item buffs. Speed bonus, output size. Do they apply to my other ones? I thought those other ones, I thought they were like skulls when I got those. Granted, I did buy them from a different store. That was up over this way. So yeah, the ones over here, which I can't buy more of, you can see the item buffs. They've all got skulls. Now, I did max out those ones, but it looks like I can buy more of them over here. But they're also potentially better as well. I'm not sure how that works. We'll have to see. Anyway, what do we have here? We have a rake. Oh, we have a pickaxe. Oh, finally. 122 quid. And then, oh, we also have... Ooh, some masterwork stuff. Oh, is this what you take? Yeah, place on the volcaladus peak forge. And it tells you what you need. Oh, yeah. So do you remember we went up to the... Where's the volcano? We went up to the volcano last time and we did see like a pedestal. I guess that's where we make all the masterwork stuff. Oh, I'll tell you what. Since I don't actually have any money on me, I remember I left a ring here, remember? Because I was waiting for the demand to go back up. I mean, I think it was 85%. So that's more profit than it was. So let's do that. So we'll shove that in there and then we will purchase... Probably a dull pickaxe. And then I could get a better pickaxe. 230. Plus I then need 80 iron. I'm also wondering about these, but they look like effort. I'll tell you what, I'll just buy the pickaxe for now. And oh, look, there's a smelter down here. 1,300 quid. Are you having a laugh, mate? But I'm also going to head back over here because I believe there's like a sorter thing. Yeah, hand sorter. This does require a lava input though. So I'll need... That's 165. I'm also going to need some extra pipes. I think I definitely need another T-junction. Oh, they're only 28. Oh, okay. Yeah, pipes aren't that expensive. I might buy an extra lava intake as well, just for like some of the items I don't need all the time. Like this hardstone refiner, that might be a good one to like connect separately. Oh, and do I get a magnet on a stick? No, it costs 400 quid. I cannot afford a magnet on a stick right now. Anyway, these are bought, so let's shove them in the back. All right, so then we'll drive back to the claim. Yes, I am still in my pants. All right, and then we're back. So I reckon this hand sorter... Oh, no, we've broken down. We've broken down. Oh, poo. I forgot about this. Okay, so I'm going to have to go buy some spanners so I can fix this. All right, so after another hard slog, we're back with the spanners. So I got a box of them, so I can just click on that, and then that is fixed. That is now up and running again. I will leave those there. But yeah, I think I want to shove this sorter basically where this hole is. So if I take my new pickaxe, I should be able to start getting rid of some of this dirt. Yes, and I don't have to lay it anywhere. Oh, I swear this was like something you used to start with in like the pre-DLC. I'm like four hours in or something, and I've only just got to the point where I can actually make the land a little bit easier to work with. But yeah, if I actually start digging down here, then this is where I can put my sorter. I mean, actually, I'm going to dig out my pipes just so I can see them and access them, should I need to maintain them or anything. All right, so nice. That's a bit of a hole dug. In hindsight, I probably should have taken more of this and then bought the magnet just so I could move all of it at once. Can I even place this on resources? I can. Okay, that's cool. So yeah, if I were to... Hang on, I don't really know how this works. I don't think I've ever used a hand one before. So if I just take, like, gold and then shove that on there... Oh, it probably has to be powered, doesn't it? Yeah, but I think gold will then come out of here and everything else comes out of that one. Oh, I just had... Oh, why haven't I been doing that? I just realized I should have put my pan under here. So all this stuff goes straight into my pan. Oh, I've been doing this so wrong. Or even straight into a crucible. Yeah, I'm an idiot. I've just realized I'm a complete and utter idiot.
He ain't lying.
Anyway, with that there, let's just melt, like, all the gold we have. Or at least collect it in the crucible. Oh, that's going to take so long. I should probably turn this off. Turn off. Yeah, right. I'm just going to melt enough gold that I can afford a magnet on a stick. And then once I have a magnet on a stick, I can then move all of this out the way. And then we can do this way more sensibly. I might even, like, buy some like, foundation bits just so, like, we have a floor. It'll be a lot easier to work with. Okay, so we shove our crucible on there. That should melt quite nicely. There it goes. And then we can pour that into there so we have a gold bar. Yeah, before I go, I am just going to set this up, though. So this is my other... lava inlet. So if I shove that there, add another bit of straight pipe, then I can put that there. And this is where I pour the hardstone in. So you can see I got a piece of hardstone. I probably need like some sort of step ladder to make this easier, but I put that in there. Oh, why didn't that work? Oh, the thing's down the side. Okay, rotate it so that the lava inlet actually goes to the inlet. And then, oh, can I stand on my scales to do this? Oh, that's easy. Boosh. And then that gets crunched. When that reaches 10 weight, we get one of those blocks. And then we spend the blocks on building the town, making more shops. Phew. We also have this guy here. Now, this is an ice melter. So I think, yeah, that has a lava inlet. And with this, I think we're going to have to melt ice. So this other one, this other drill that I've got, we'd probably have to put that like above it so that the ice goes in there. We won't get any resources out of this, but we will get water. And then when we have water, we can have conveyors, which means we can make this way more automated. Right, one other thing before we go, I want to head down here. So this is where I was digging before. And if I use this, I should be able to dig down a lot easier. Bear in mind, all this digging I did before, I had to take all the spills back up. That's what this mess was, the mess over there that I've like cleared already. But I want to see how deep this place is, because the deeper we mine, the bigger the resources we get. So therefore we get more value. Trouble is, digging down this deep, we will need those conveyors in order to like get everything back up. So we'll just dig ourselves a nice little area just so we can see what the floor's doing. I think it's leveled out here. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going any flatter. So we could dig down here. I'm not really sure it's worth doing, though. I think we're better off going to, like, another claim. So, yeah, right. As before, we'll leave this running, and then we'll head back to the shop with our gold in hand. Realize we can't sell our gold bar here. Oh, that's so annoying. So, we'll drive all the way to the other place. Anyway, we're back to the starting town. Oh, this has a stock market I can sell my sword at, finally. So, shove my dagger on there. 317 quid. Probably not worth waiting for, but we have that now. And then our gold bar, we can sell at this guy, the jeweler. He'll buy anything. All right, and then we have a fat pile of stonks. which means we can buy a magnet on a stick. All right, so I also went back to Bubble Town again because I had some leftover money. So it means I can, if I wanted to, I could start work on a jeweler, which means I'll never have to go to that normal town again. I can just come over to here. So that could be useful. At the same time, though, I'm intrigued by this. So that will allow me to get a boat ticket. So yeah, that's bought. Let's go shove it. Yeah, we can put it on there. So then for this, we need 180 weight of hardstone blocks. So that's 18 of them. And then a 200 iron bar. Oh, no, Cloutium bar. I don't think I found any Cloutium yet. But then we can presumably buy a ticket and then go to that island that we had to get a boat to. So in the meantime, back to the claim, and then we can use our magnet on a stick to tidy this place up. So first off, oh, that's a big pile. That is a big pile. Let's just turn that off. So I think before we do anything, let's just get this sorter up and running. So yes, we want one there, but maybe it's worth doing the one that's going to go like next to it first. So what way do these face? We've got lava coming in. So lava can only come in like a side. Yeah, it's going to have to come in that side, which means I need to dig down here to put the gold and then in front. Okay, so we got to go in front. So if I just dig a hole down here. Right, so we're down to that level. We're going to have to go a step lower, though. Right, so then this goes, oh my goodness, all the way to there, which means out in front of it is where I'm going to want like a bucket or something just to catch. At least until we get another sorter. And then out this side is where I want a smelter. So I'm going to dig like a staircase down, I think. Because smelters need to go like under the ground because the crucible goes on top. We're going to have to dig a hole for that as well. Blooming out. So much digging. Okay, so I got the smelter out the back. So this should go... yeah, down there. Nice. Then crucible on top. Yeah, I thought I'd drop that from too high. That's not accurate. Okay, that's good. Now we just need to plug this thing in. So with those pipes I bought earlier, let's take a T-junction. We can then replace that bit. So that lava, as well as going to our harvester, now comes around this side. All right, nice. Then these can come across to this point. Then, oh man, I'm running out of pipe. I hope I got enough of this. Oh no, I actually don't have another... I don't have another bend. I'll tell you what, though, I could just use this T-pipe instead. So, yes, some lava will leak out the bottom, but what's the worst that can happen? So, yeah, we do that. So, that should get lava in it. Let's just close up this end. So, shut that. Now, this should be running. So, if I grab gold and place it on there... oh, I need my bucket for down that end. Hang on. Pan is not the flattest thing, so I will just dig a hole there. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, that's my tunnel underneath. Yeah, look, if we head down to my tunnel, I've just ruptured the ceiling. That's going to fill up with all the resources. I can't have that. Where's my spade? Fill that back in. Oh, I can't believe that. By the way, there's me saying I was going to get a floor, like foundation pieces. Yeah, that didn't happen, did it? Right, okay, so that might be better. Now, I don't know how this works. If I just shove like a bit of gold in the top. Oh, I missed. Does that? Yes, it came out that side, but it overshot. I'm pretty sure it went underneath. Great. And then if I put a piece of iron in, like that should come out that side. Okay, good. That's really good. So what I want to do, I want to grab a magnet on a stick. That's going to allow me to pick up all of these. And then I can shove them through there. Oh my goodness. I'm not sure this was a good idea. Right, come on. Magnet on a stick. There you go. Just get it to there, then drop. So, oh, so much stuff came out. But yeah, just keep going through it a few times. And I think we're sort of getting there, actually. Yeah, because this isn't picking stuff up out of the bucket. I think once it's in the bucket, it's like sort of, it's safe from my magnet stick. And by the way, don't ask how gold is magnetic. It just is, okay? But yeah, drop that down a few more times. Then we just pick up the gold that didn't make it. To be honest, just smelt that straight away. No point sorting. Right, and then that's everything sort of sorted. And so my plan to like sort of automate this, by the way, you can see the hole that the dripping lava's doing. Oh, there's loads of resources down there as well. That's going to keep getting lower and lower. Oh, well, nothing I can do to fix that until I go to the shop and buy a corner piece. I'm not doing that at the moment. But yeah, we now have this, which is full of gold. So this should be a big gold bar, right? If I pour that in there and then go weigh this. Oh, it weighs 54. So I can either sell that for a lot of money or up over here. You can see I bought a few more notice boards just to put all my quests about. So we got quite a lot of weight gold bars, 43.5. There's one over there for 45 as well. They give me the scout tokens, which I can spend on stuff. So that's good. So we could complete one or two of those now with our bar. But yeah, the other thing I need to do, I need to sort like all of this stuff. So if I swap that, if I take the gold out, put it up there, and then take a piece of like iron, shove the iron on that bit there, then I can pour this in, and the iron should come out there. So we got that there. I should pick this up. And then to be honest, before I pour that, I sort of need another pan, which I don't have, but I could try and wedge this down this side. Yeah, that might actually work. So now when I pour this in there, oh, this could end so badly. So click. Oh, no. They all missed. Still, that's fine. That's why we have the magnet on a stick. Right, anyway, slowly put those in. Right, that's better. We got iron down this side now. So yeah, we just do this a few times until it's all sorted. Oh, this is going to take so long. This is such a dumb system. And then grab all the ones out the holes that I can. Oh, no, because these aren't in a bucket, because they're in a crucible. They do all stick to my magnet. Oh, no. Oh, nightmare. Okay, I definitely need another pan under there, not a crucible. Still, we then have big old iron bar. Again, 50 weight. Decent, that. I can either make, like, swords and jewelry and stuff, or I can just sell them as bars. And the final thing I want to sort, this seems a bit wrong, but I'm going to shove a pan in there, because then I'm going to shove the hardstone on top, and then I'll try and sort all of that. So as hardstone goes in there, it should go into that pan. And yeah, then my magnet doesn't take it out of there. Right, and then this pan of hardstone, I can come over to this, drop it in there, and then yes, that has made me some hardstone blocks. So I can add them to my truck as long as they stay in the back, and then we can go build the ticket shop. But what I want to try and do, get a little bit of money, and then set up my other sorter down here. So if it's that level, then we should be able to automate the mine again. So stuff coming out of there should go there. Did I actually do that too far forwards? Oh, I did. Oh, it should be there. So yeah, the way I hope this works is as I sort stuff out, everything that doesn't get sorted goes to the one below where that gets sorted. And then we just keep stepping down until we've sorted everything. Sorting with gravity with Matt. Yeah, and I'm hoping, because I won't be using the magnet stick, because it will be sorting everything as it gets made, it should work a lot better. It shouldn't be as messy. So nice. I'm going to try and set all this up then. And then I guess we can go see how that works. Very annoyingly, as stuff flies out of here, it flings over the crucible.
What idiot designed this thing? You did, sir.
And these are snap to grids. You can't just slightly move it forwards. All I do know is I need to think like an engineer if we're going to solve this problem, because that's very annoying. So, I've thought of a solution. Where's my spade? There it is. So if we dig like to there-ish, and then we do the same here, we can just do like little chody things. And then hopefully these should act like a backboard. So yes, did you see that iron going? All right, keep an eye on this. Oh, what was that? I don't know what that was. Hopefully it wasn't iron. So there's more gold. Yes, hits the backboard, goes in. Okay, this is good. This is actually fairly automated now. The trouble is I was going to add like loads of these, like one for each resource. We're sort of at the bottom. I wouldn't really be able to add another sort of thing down here. So for now, all the odd bits are coming down here. So that's gemstones and these shards. Anyway, at the bottom, we've got this little guy. This turns, is it called hardstone? Yeah, hardstone into these blocks. So we should see as hardstone comes down, it should come into this. And then eventually, when it reaches a weight of 10, we get a block. Next up, we have over here, we have the other drill that I bought, and then also this guy here. Now, this creates water. So I need this to dig snow into the top, and then water will come out of it because it gets melted. And with that water, we can then have conveyor belts, which means we should be able to sort things way easier. I think for now, though, we'll keep that going exactly how it is. That is decent.
It is decent!
We'll grab this block, shove it in the boot of our car. You can see we've got a few more blocks in there. And then I might go for a little explore. I found the water stuff. So frost hydro pipes. So yeah, we're going to need a load of those. To put the conveyors on. Conveyors. I have missed conveyors. So they just take normal money. Oh, look where we are. We're back to this bridge. And you know what that means? Two things, actually. One, I better pick up this rib down here. And this bone over... Is this a head? We found the head. But what it actually means, since we're no longer in the early access period, We need a revised ethical bridge review. All points of the previous bridge review stand, but since we're not being bribed anymore, we can change the score to something that actually represents the quality of the bridge. The positive points, which are far and few between, are the triangular supports underneath, and that's where it stops. Everything else about this bridge is bad, so therefore we're going to give this a 3.3 out of 10. Ethical bridge review. What is this? Unrefined forge mark. Take to the shattered outpost refiner to turn into a forge mark which can be applied while forging pickaxes. Blah, 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 blah. Ooh, what's a forge mark? I think I want one. It's got a hook on top. So I reckon there's like a crane vehicle. And I think you've got to get a boat ticket so we can go see the vehicles. Anyway, look how many bones are in the back of my truck. I keep finding like loads of new ones.
The museum man is going to be very impressed with me.
This is not ideal. We've just run out of fuel. Don't you just love modern gameplay? So hopefully I can just jump up here, and then when I'm on top, I can just... oh, I missed! I missed the tank! Oh no. I can't play this game. It demands too much of me. Oh, poo bum willy plop. Right, anyway, after that slight meltdown, we have made it back to this place. So I'm going to go to the museum. I'm going to give him all these bones. So hang on, let me reverse this thing in. All right, coming through. So this is how much of the dinosaur I've made so far. Not that much. I reckon there's probably more in my boot than I've actually made so far. So it'll be interesting to see what this looks like once all these bits and bobs go in. All right, so that's the last lot. Let's have a look at this now. Oh, man, it's actually starting to look like a dinosaur. All right, so yeah, this guy wanted 12 bones. I think I've probably easily done that. Yeah, I've got 19, so I'll give that back to you, mate. And then you can give me 1,000 twid. Twid with a T. It's like quid, but twid. So I can combine that with my twid I already have. Boosh. Then we got 1,209. I don't even know what I spend those on. And then he wants 24 now, and we get 3,000 for that? Bloomin' out. Man, I reckon there's going to be a lot of spine, because that's how long the tail is, right? Oh, and I was about to say, remember, this has been running the entire time, so we should have made lots of money, but no, it's broken down. Where's my spanners? So fix that. There you go, up and running again. But yeah, I think what I'll do, I'll just shove another one of these over here. So basically you could go... Oh, you could go over this side, actually. So if you went there, and we just need to rewire this a little bit, and we'll just rotate all these around so it makes sense. All right, so then I just need one more corner piece to go on there, like that. And I think that's everything back up connected. Oh, no, it isn't. I forgot you. So you... Oh, I have the vertical piece. If I just pickaxe under there. Yeah, I've already got that piece as well. I just need the straight. And I think I've got 3 straights over here. Yes, I do. We just shove that there. Now we're back up and running. So if I turn that on, that's snow going in there. If I turn this one on, we've now doubled our output capacity because there's 2 machines going into this. Beautiful. Which means we should be getting some stonks right now. Decent. Yeah, look, we've already got a few blocks. And then down here, do we have... Is that Cloutium? Oh, no. Oh, it's a new resource. A diamond. Ooh. What are these other ones? They're just sapphires. Yeah, they're all sapphires. Ooh, so if we grab a diamond... What's that worth? That's worth 146. If I cut that over here and then shove it back on, it's now worth 243. Ooh, a nice diamond. That's a new gem. I didn't realize there were new gems. Would it be worth doing a cleanup? Getting some cash. All right, pour out that gold bar. I think we'll heat up the gold bar in there. So that's warming up nicely. We'll go set this to a ring. We're going to make a diamond ring. So that goes there. This bar, when it's warm, yeah, it looks toasty. Ha, ha, ha. Hot, hot, hot. Quick, quick, put it down. All right, then give it a whack with a hammer. Boosh. We've made a diamond ring. And what should this be worth? So this should be worth, oh, about 6 grand. That ain't bad. So if I were to sell the ring now, we'd get 5 grand. Sod it. That's 5 grand more than I have at the moment. So we'll take that. So, oh, it's only 200 iron bar. And 100, yeah, 18. Okay, 18 of these, I think. So if we shove one in, that should weigh 10. Yeah, 10 out of 180. Now, we definitely don't have 18 yet, but I imagine we're somewhat close. How are these going to fit in? How do I fit 180 in there? That's going to... Like, these are starting to overspill now. They're all falling out. How am I meant to build this? There's only 30 now. Why is... Can I not just press the button to, like, get them in? Yeah, it's not counting the higher ones. Can you combine these? You must have to, like, combine them or something. We're over halfway there, so that's good. In terms of the bars, so 200 weight. So what does that one weigh? Oh, I'm nearly there. We're nearly there on the iron because I got another one here. So if I shove that in, 246. Okay, we're done on the iron. I don't understand how we actually do those. And then, of course, we need the Cloutium. Anyway, let's go to the shop. Tell you what, I'm going to buy a tier 2 shop just because I want to see what we need to get to actually build one of those. So plop that down. What does this need to build? 70 blocks, 800 weight of bar, and 40 Cloutium. Okay, that will take a little while. So then in the meantime, I could buy another lava drill. That's the only one I can buy, though. And then I guess we need to craft them. And that's when you go up to the mountain to craft more. Ah, okay. I guess then we'll go to the conveyor store. Buy a load of conveyors and pipes. So we'll shove those in. And then we're going to want, like, straight conveyors. We're definitely going to want uphill conveyors. Going to want corner ones. Oh, yeah. And then these splitters, that's how we actually automate stuff, like, properly. So one of each conveyor costs how much? 2 grand? Then our pipes aren't too bad. Okay, so we got the pressure tank, which we'll need. And then we'll need, like, straight pipes. We'll need a load of bendy pipes. We'll need T-pipes, most likely. Will we need T-pipes? I better take at least one just in case. But yeah, I think the rest, I'm just going to spend all my money getting as many bits of pipe as I can. As many bit of conveyor as I can. And then we'll attempt to build, like, at the bottom of the claim. Okay, so whilst doing a little bit of fossil hunting, I did actually have a thought. I know, dangerous. But yeah, should I actually put all this stuff at my current claim? Because it's the starting claim. It's not going to go as deep. There's not going to be as good stuff there. Should I instead move to another claim?
Are you insane?
By the way, this thing has like 4 legs. Plus it has arms at the front. It's like an ant dinosaur cross thing. What? Anyway, we've now got 24, so I can give that to you. That's 3,000 tokens. Cheers, dude. Now he wants 36. And we get 5,000 tokens in return. Thing is, I think I've worked out I don't really want tokens. I imagine that's like 100 hours worth of gameplay. Gameplay used loosely there. I have become very like bitter in my old age. I hate spending time playing games. Like if there's like a 100-hour epic game or like a 1-hour like clicker, I'm choosing the 1-hour clicker every single time.
Stop it. Get some help.
So I have just got a pickaxe. We've gone to the bottom and I'm going to try and make a bit of space. And we're going to try and move our drills down here. Hopefully it will make a difference. Unfortunately, the pickaxe digs so small. I mean, it's better than the spade. But remember, I had to spend like 3 hours unlocking this thing. Still, we got a bit of room there now. So let's go grab the other drill from in here. And we can place that somewhere. I don't know, there-ish. Okay, so just shove those down there for now. There's quite a few I'm going to have to get down there. Then once all the pipes are down, we'll need the conveyors as well. But yeah, I think basically we have a pipe come out of there. This is the water pipe. And then we just do that like in a staircase up. So this is going to need quite a bit of digging. Right, so there's the pipe work going up. I haven't quite got to the top yet. But then conveyors, they will go like that. So I need a flat conveyor there. But then I think all of these ones should just go up like that. Yeah, that's decent. So we can plonk that there. Then, oh, this is actually coming together now. I'm glad I went all out on just the upward conveyors. Right, that gets us to there. We then just... That's the right height, I think. We've just got to end up on top of that. So that could mean slightly adjusting all of this. Yeah, it will. Right, tell you what, I'm going to turn this off for now. Because we're going to have to do quite a bit of adjusting. So I just grab my bendy bits of pipe from down here. Shove them around there. I can then put my corner pieces on like that. That needs another straight. And then another straight and then a corner. I'm going to have to move all of these. There you go, just to make room for these to go on top. All right, somewhere in here should be a cork that I bought. There it is. So the cork can just go in the end of that. So that will keep the water pressure high. So I think conveyors are done. We've just got to do the lava wiring up. So we'll grab my pickaxe and then try and work out how do we plumb this in. So we got up there and down there to do. All right, oh, should be an easy bit of plumbing then. I won't lie, the pipe work to get the conveyors to work. Bit of a ball ache. Thankfully, conveyors are cheap, so I'm not going to complain too much. Then take them to the surface, pour them into there, and they should melt in the crucible. There we go. So then I can pour those into there, and then we have a battery that we can shove in this thing, like that. And then when we close this, we should get power everywhere. So that should mean everything's running at, like, good speed, good capacity. Which means I can work out how to fill the thing with ice. So where's my spade? It's there. So if I just grab this snow and then fill this bucket, can I then grab this bucket and just stand like there and then drop that? So are the conveyors... Oh, the conveyors are moving. Yeah, they are. Okay, nice. So now I've just got to try and get to the switch to turn that on. Oh no, the conveyors stopped. Oh, they do need constant water. Oh, balls. So I am going to need a drill above it. That's really, really annoying. But yeah, for now, aim of the game is just keep this stocked up. This is so stupid. Honestly, as cool as this DLC is, it's a bit like Hydroneer, but with extra steps. I don't know, maybe some people are into that. I'm quite frustrated by it, I'm not gonna lie. I've spent so long on this series and like we have nothing to show for it. Right, but then, oh, the good news is, yeah, down here, you can actually see like they're visibly bigger. So because this is lower, it's created visibly bigger resources. I still don't see any Cloutium though. Slightly concerning. I'll tell you what, actually, I might just move, like, if I take that, I might just move that to, where does it need to be? Yeah, it needs to be like there, doesn't it? So more pipe work. And then just grab the last little bit of pipe. And I think this should do it. That goes in there. So this should be up and running. Why aren't you working? If I just shove some dirt underneath, then pull the handle. Right, yes. Okay, now it's running. Now it's running. So now we just got to keep an eye on. Does the snow actually land down the hole? Oh, balls, it doesn't. Right, we'll do the backboard trick. Right, I think I've got it bouncing. Right, keep an eye out for a little block of white coming down. Boosh, boosh. Oh, no, it came this way. Okay, that one went in. And yes, conveyor is now moving. We just got to see, is it consistent? I think it might be. Ready, ready. Where is it? Where is it? Boosh, boosh, boosh. I think they're going in. Conveyor is constantly moving. Right, oh, what is that? Cloutium. Yes, we found Cloutium. Yes. Okay, so it did actually work. How heavy is this? Because I need a 10 weight bar. Oh, that's going to take no time at all because there's another bit in there already. Oh, yes, we've cracked it. We just had to move the drill down to get Cloutium. Yeah, look, we're halfway there. We are halfway there already. Okay, so all we have to do next time is try and work out how the hell we get all of these to fit in the barrel thing. Oh, good. Oh, man, these are clogged. These are clogged. We've made so many. This thing's been running for so long. Yeah, we've definitely got the 18 blocks we need. I don't know how to merge them together. And by the way, I've now seen your comments on these videos. I actually recorded like all the first videos before any of them went live. So I hadn't actually seen any of your comments. But you guys told me, you know this like drop thing? Can you see this is like a little shadow? Like that's where if I were to drop something, where it would end up. Apparently, yes, you can change the drop target color. Let's try red. So now when I pick up something... Oh, yeah, there's a red dot. So I can see where it's going to land now. Oh, that's way better. So yeah, drop those in there. That will power the conveyor belts because this just melts snow, basically. So we got the snow falling from up there into this, getting melted, turning it into water. So we have conveyor belts. I'm now stuck. Thankfully, there is an unstuck button. So yeah, we're now back at the top. So basically everything comes up here. The conveyors drop it into there. Ow, I just got dropped in. And then this sorts everything out. And you can see these are pretty full now. So we probably got some fat stonks lined up. Down here, we have loads and loads of blocks. And if you remember, we needed blocks to finish building our town. And I think last time we worked out that our blocks wouldn't actually fit in. But some clever clogs told me you can just fill up your bucket with all these blocks. And then when you pick up the bucket, the ones that made it in, well, if you can get them to go in the bucket, then you can just put the bucket in, meaning you can put the right amount in the chest that you need to build them in town. Unfortunately, this isn't very easy. And finally, one more fix I've got, which would driving people nuts. Apparently, I want to put this like right at the end. Like the more pieces of pipe you lose, that's when you lose your pressure. I did know this, I just forgot it. So as lava gets sucked up this, it's got full pressure. And then as it goes through each bit of pipe, it loses a very small amount. So you only want to shove this like right before your machines, basically. Shut that up. And then we've gained some pressure. And then everyone can stop shouting at me in the comments. Right, so I'm going to leave that running. We're going to jump in here quick. Have a little look at me in my pants. Nice. Then we'll get this stuck on a tiny little mound like that. Why aren't you moving forwards or backwards? Right, and then we're back moving. So we'll head to the town, which is under that bubble over there. And then whilst we're here, we can come into the shop. And yes, this is what we want. A logic keypad. 98 quid that costs. So we'll shove that on there. Maybe I should get some of these filter hooks as well. They're quite expensive actually. But yeah, we'll grab a few of those. And probably a funnel as well. All right, so then we just shove our money in there. We say buy, and then these are ours now. Right, and then we just come over to where we're building the ticket office, and we can see exactly what we need. So hardstone block, 180 weight. The iron is done. We then need a Cloutium bar of weight 10 as well. Sorted. They're all the blocks that I couldn't get in there, by the way. I do have a pan here. It's got some tokens stuck to it for some reason. Get out of there. Let's just try this again. If I'm a bit more patient, and yeah, maybe I can drop all of these in. Oh, this is actually working this time, I think. Okay, they're all in. They're all in. So now when I pick that up, that has all of them in, and that will fit in the chest, which means you got 100. We just need 8 more of those. Alternatively, I use my keypad. Anyway, let's just shove them back in there, and then we'll head back to our claim. If I can drive over this bridge. Did I rate this bridge already? I'm not sure I did. So tell you what, this needs a bridge review.
Really?
It's a bridge with really unfortunate height pedestrian guardrails. It's also made out of wood despite spanning lava. There's not a triangle in sight, and therefore I'm not convinced any engineering has gone on in the construction of this bridge. So therefore I give this a 1.2 out of 10. Bridge review. Anyway, with that piece of architecture rated, we can head back to our claim, and then we can do several things. One being we can shove these filters on there. So this should clean the lava, because you don't want dirty lava. You want nice clean lava. Otherwise your machines keep breaking. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure you can put more than one on a pipe. So if I like rotate it, yeah, like that, it's now on this side. So I think you can completely surround like one of these pipes. Ow, 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 it's burning, ow. So yeah, I think that's a good investment overall. And I'm pretty sure it said each one cleans by 20%. So by having 5, that should be 100%, which might mean none of these break. But maybe the filters then break? Don't know. We'll find out. Right, we've then got to quickly grab this thing. And if we plug that into this hole like that, we can then set this to 180. And then this won't make a bar until it weighs 180. The trouble is, I've then just got all of these to deal with. And then I'm going to have to find out which one weighs 180. Oh no, there's so many. There's so many. Okay, well, so those all weigh 10 each. But now you can see that number there is 180. So this won't create a block until it weighs exactly what we need. Actually, we don't even need 180. We just need 100, don't we? No, we just need 80. We just need 80. So there you go. Once that weighs 80, we've already got the 100 in it. Meanwhile, down here, we've got little bits of Cloutium. And this is a very rare ore. But I think I was melting it in there. So if I just keep adding all the Cloutium we've got, we just need a 10 bar of this. And I reckon we're probably not that far off. So final Cloutium piece. Hopefully this will weigh enough. I'm pretty sure they weighed like 2 each last time. So if we just grab that, pour it in there, then we can shove this on our scales and see it weighs, 22. Banging. Right, shove that in the boot. Right, so now we're just waiting for this to create the thing. It's 33 currently. I think what I might do whilst it's doing that, I'm going to do a cleanup. Let's see how much we've actually made. Now, the trouble with picking this gold one up is all the gold will then just like spill everywhere. Still, we'll take it out and then we'll go pour it into that block. And we've just got to try and shove this back in the right place. I knew that would happen. Yeah, I found something slightly wrong with my setup. Right, where's the pickaxe? Right, get rid of that. There we go. Right, so we'll do the same with the iron. Boosh. We'll have the same frustration with the iron as well. Boosh. Then annoyingly, I guess where I've got rid of that, that now doesn't actually fall back in. So we need a little bit of snow to go there, where hopefully they will now bounce in. Nice. Okay, so now this gold bar, what's it worth? Oh my good, 10,000? Okay, that's good. That's really good. And then this iron bar, 8,000. Oh my goodness, we're rich. And I haven't even smelted them into anything. I could make like a gold-handled axe. In fact, I will. Can I warm these up in the lava? Are you going to warm up there? Maybe they need to go a bit more in the lava. All right, that's been cooking for a little bit. They don't actually get hot in there. That's annoying. Okay, well, we'll shove them in the furnace then. Then they should warm up. Then when they're nice and glowy, we just come and shove them on there. So I want the blade to be iron, the handle to be gold. So then we just give that a boost. Oh, yes. Gold-handled axe. Look at this. So that should be worth some stonks, as long as I can find someone to actually buy it. I'm going to take all of these off as well, just because I can. Oh, yeah, my funnel. So my funnel, I think, wants to go there. No, that's... that still bounces around like anything. What about lower down? If we just get rid of the snow in there. The funnel sucks. This is the worst piece of architecture I've ever seen. Yes, it looks like a funnel, but it doesn't do anything. Okay, maybe there it might actually be doing something. Ready? Yes. Okay. I think that's sort of fixed it. Anyway, we'll just get all these remaining pieces out that we don't need. Combine my tokens into one pile. Nice. Go and get my block. I think it's this one. I hope I've picked up the right one. I should be able to weigh it and it will tell me it weighs 80. So we'll shove that in the boot. I might actually raise the weight limit just so I don't get like loads of blocks. So if we go for 4,000. So remember there was those oil rigs that I want to build, but I don't really know like what they cost or anything. We then make the journey back to the shop again, where we can shove our remaining block in there. Okay, that counts. Nice. Then we just need the Cloutium bar, which I have right here. So shove you in. Boosh. And then we can give that a purchase, and we have built a ticket office. Hello there. So, this is what we use tokens for. I've got loads of tokens. I think these are all given to me from buying the dinosaur. Well, not buying the dinosaur, finding the dinosaur bones. So if I do that, we have a ticket. So ticket goes in the back. I should probably try and sell my axe as well. Actually, I should probably not leave all my money there as well. That would give someone an easy ride next time they were looking around the village. Anyway, this guy here, he doesn't want an axe. I could go to the jeweler, but it's a mile away. I can't really be bothered, but I'm going to because I love pain. Now, the honest reason is because I know that with the boat, I think I go to an island where I can buy vehicles, and I imagine I'll need money to do that. And currently, I just have an axe, which is worth nothing unless someone gives me money for the axe. So, we drive all the way to the starting area. Right, then we can come to the jeweler. And then, actually, no, the stock market wants axes. So, yeah, if I were to sell this at the jeweler, so yeah, 22,900. But on this stock market, which is wanting the old axe, and the demand is up, we'll get 24 grand. Boosh. Okay, so we now have loads of stonks. So we shove the stonks in the boot, and then we got to go to the harbour thing so we can use our ticket, hopefully. All right, so signpost says boat this way. So we'll go this way, then boat right. So we keep going right. And this area is making me miss the snow. So I've just got back from a snowboarding trip. And the weather was very like this at one point. Could not see like your hand in front of your face. I might have a little clip of me snowboarding actually, if you want to see that. Even if you didn't want to see that, you've now seen that. Anyway, we've now arrived, which means we can board the boat. And then if we take this and come over here, we should be able to insert it in there. Yes, and then that's gone green. And then we can pull the switch. I got lots of comments saying, you can just do that however you want to. You don't need to put a ticket in. I'm pretty sure the videos you're watching, they were using creative mode. That's why people were using this without a ticket. Anyway, goodbye island. Hello, new island.
Soon after.
We have now arrived. So let's reverse off this thing and see what this place is all about. Right, are we on some sort of racetrack? This is cool. So, these are the vehicles. Right, okay. Thankfully, yes, they take hydro coins, which I now have loads of. Oh, what is this? The lava Thor. It's got mounted lava cannons. Well, oh my god, look at the size of this thing. Oh, this requires token. I'm so glad I brought my tokens with me. Oh no, that's money. Okay, that's money. Everything else is tokens though, apart from you, lava truck. No one cares about lava truck. Oh, well, annoyingly, I'm 200 short. Oh, poo. Well, I can afford this thing, so let's have a look at this. What even is it? It's like a motorbike sidecar, but with like caterpillar tracks. What? Yeah, we'll buy that. We'll take one, please. So, oh my goodness, I forgot I was in my pants. So, oh wow, oh man, this thing has a bit of speed. Right, so I guess this is some sort of race course. I wonder how do I start it? Oh, there you go. Current. Oh no, the current time's going. Oh, current time's just going. Okay, we gotta go. We gotta do. I think I'll just do 2 laps. And then we'll see how fast I can do it. And then you guys can let me know if you beat me or not. Oh, this is quite a cool track, to be fair. We're like going around the S-bends now. I'm worried this is going to run out of fuel, though. Why does everything have a fuel tank? Oh, we got a big jump. We got a big jump. We got a big jump. Whoa. Oh, that was cool. All right, okay. Rolling start. Ready? Boosh across the bridge. Oh, this is speed. This is speed. The racing line. Oh no, the racing line is gone. The racing line is gone. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh no. Right, well, my best time was 1:21. Let me know if you didn't beat that, actually, as I imagine most of you would have beaten that. Anyway, after a while fanning around doing orders for the villagers, we now have this. The size of it. Okay, let's jump in. So look how small we are up there. So this thing is absolutely ginormous. Because look, when we press F, look at my little man. He just he just disappears. But apparently I can still drive the truck. Like I'm still moving the tires. I'm still driving forwards and backwards. Yeah, this thing does have a massive horn though. Ready? Oh boy. But yeah, maybe I'll just drive it onto the boat. Oh, easier said than done. Right, we'll park it up here. I can't believe how big it is. That is not what she said. But we have these 2 vehicles now, which means we can head back with them. And then we are on our way. Blimey, he's coming in fast. Blooming out. Okay, so let's reverse down here. This thing handles quite nicely, to be fair. So we'll get it around there. Decent. Oh, I can see the horns on the front. No wonder they're so loud. Anyway, I'll bring my car over. I just wanted to get this in the boot of that using the crane. Is that so much to ask? No, I just fall through the floor. I can't use the crane. I got ripped off. What's the point of this vehicle? It's just a big vehicle now. Well, I feel well and truly ripped off. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to go shout at the devs, actually. Right, well, I just restarted the game. There was a 13 gigabyte update. So maybe they fixed the crane and that. Annoyingly, they just spawned me in the middle of nowhere. I don't even know what direction I'm meant to be going. I think it was this way. Oh, yes. Okay, my crane's still there. Okay, that's a good sign. The question is it even a crane? So, jump in. Oh, it still doesn't work. Oh, balls. Right, ready? Ready? Yes, in your face, game. In your face. No, oh, no, it stayed there. Oh, what? How does the physics of that work? That shouldn't stay there. Oh, yeah, I can't take it with me. Oh, that's so annoying. Sorry, little truck. We had a good run, but I'm going to take my money and we're going to leave you there. Now, 2 questions. 1, can I get this crane fixed? I might have to go and uninstall every single mod I've got, which is fine because they're not actually doing anything. But if that doesn't fix it, I just wasted my money. Although I say wasted, this thing, I feel like it is actually faster than the little truck I had. I mean, it's certainly cooler looking, but that's a bit of an architecture's thought, isn't it? Oh, and they're actually quite handy. Because it's so much higher, you can see, like, when there's dinosaur bones about. So, yoink, I'll be taking that, please. And yoink, there's another one. But yeah, the real reason I want this crane working is I want to try and pick up these things. An unrefined forge mark. We got to take them to the shattered outpost, but I need a working crane first. So, wait there. I feel like there should be like a segment like troubleshooting with Matt. Right, ready? F. Oh, I fell through the floor. No, it's still cocked. Oh dear.
The next day.
Right, after more troubleshooting, we're back. And now when I press F, the crane moves rather than me falling through the floor. So this means 2 things. 1, we can now pick up these little things. So if we head to about that position, turn it into crane mode, then hopefully we can... Oh, look, we're actually craning it. Then, yeah... Oh, no. Oh, no. Where's it gone? Oh, dear. Oh, no. Okay, we got it. We got it. Easy. All right, then we can just bring that into there and then... Boosh. Drop it in our boot. All right, nice. Then we should be able to drive and take this somewhere. I probably should have paid attention where I meant to take this. Yeah, and if I just jump out, what does it say? Take to the Shattered Outpost Refiner. Right, well, I'm pretty sure the Shattered Outpost is over this way. But right, here is the Shattered Outpost. Oh, and I think that thing there is where we need to put this. Okay, so we'll swing it over that way. Oh, look, it's melting. So if I drop that on there, and then we jump out. Is this doing something? Oh, have I got to wait for it to melt? Is that what that means? Well, I'm pretty sure there was another one. So maybe we can leave that melting while we go find another one. Weird. I seem to remember seeing loads of those, like, ice things, but I don't know where they all are now. I've been driving around for ages, risking my life driving over these dodgy old bridges. Aha, I found one. Just got to make it across this bridge. Oh my goodness, I can hear it creaking. I can hear it creaking. Oh wait, that may have been Paddy's butt creaking. Anyway, we'll swing this over. Oh, am I close enough? Is it going to freak out this time? Yep, still freaking out. Oh, look, there's another one right next to it. They look like giant iced acorns. Anyway, may as well try and get both in. Oh no, this one's really firmly rooted into the ground. Oh no, I can't pull it out. Oh, there we go. We got it. We got it. Okay, well, let's just drive these back to the Shattered Outpost and get them melted. Right, nice. We're back. Oh, what's happened with that? Oh, look, I got this. A little rock. Ooh, a forge mark. A refined forge mark which can be applied while masterworking to pickaxes, shovels, drills, and harvesters. Ooh. Better shove that in the back. So that's what these melt into. Okay, that's cool. Here's one that I melted earlier. So we'll shove that in the back. We're going to just leave those to melt there, I think. And then we're going to head back to our claim because we actually need to gain enough resources in order to build one of those drills or whatever. I think you can even do like the pickaxe and stuff. Maybe that would be more useful than a drill. Don't know. Anyway, as well as that, we also have another aim today. I want to try and get that other vehicle, the one with the flamethrower, and probably try it at a new claim. I think I've probably got enough money in the back. Let's go have a look at some of these other claims. So there's one over this way. Okay, so this... Oh, is it up there? It's on top of this, like, huge glacier thing. So we got to go up these stairs. Although they're not really stairs. They're just a ramp. Over... Oh, no. Not over another bridge. Not over another bridge. I do not trust the bridges in this game. Look at the truss work underneath. That's, like, worse than, like, a 3-year-old plays Polybridge. And then we arrive here. Oh, this looks quite nice, actually. Lava around the outside. Although, surely... having lava around the outside, isn't that like a bit of a structural concern? Like we got lava here, then we've got these huge structural ice walls. Seems a bit dodgy to me. Anyway, let's just hop over those. I quite like this claim. I think I might buy it. All right, so what does this cost? 5 grand. I think that's a bargain, actually. So into the boot of the truck, we have our cash here, 24 grand. So Lumberton Bluff, you are now ours because we'll shove you in, give that a boosh. And now we own the place. Now, annoyingly, all my stuff is at the other claim, so I'm probably going to have to move it over. I think to start, though, I probably just want to go mental with the old flamethrower thing. So whilst we have bought this, we probably won't be returning to here, at least until we have that new vehicle. I've just remembered, in order to get that vehicle, I need a load of tokens. I spent all my tokens on the crane, so we're going to have to get a load more. One way to do that is by completing the old dinosaur, because that guy gives us some fat tokens. So if we can keep finding these bones, we found another horn, then we should be able to complete the dinosaur and get a whole load of tokens, which hopefully means we can afford the flamethrower truck thing. Yeah, and that's one good thing about this vehicle because it's so big. I mean, look at my little bloke down there.
Look at him in his pants.
But yeah, this truck is so huge that we get like a really nice like overview of the map as we drive around. So we should be able to see dinosaur bones because everyone knows dinosaur bones glow. Aha, look, there's another one. So we got another foot. I feel like the headroom's a bit tight down here. Oh, and the width. Okay, let's go back the way we came. But yeah, after hunting around a little bit, we've got quite a few of these now. Hopefully we can get that new quest unlocked. And that will lead us to a load of new tokens and then finally the vehicle. We do actually need to head back to our claim though in order to get... I do want to try the sort of masterwork stuff. And I'm pretty sure we need just like raw resources in order to forge those. Still, we'll go hand in all of our bones. Man, the dinosaur is actually getting there, I think. We need maybe 1 or 2 more bits of tail. We have all 4 feet now. Then I assume this is the final horn. So as that goes in, yeah, we now got 2 horns. Oh, that's close. I think we're missing 3 ribs, maybe. Yeah, 3, maybe 5 ribs, a tail or 2, And then just these 2 legs. And then I think we might be done. Anyway. Oh no, look, we're 7 short. Oh, that's probably the final thing then. Once we get 7, this is completely finished, I reckon. Anyway, a couple of things I want to do. I think I want to buy a tier 3 shop. 2,400 quid. Chump change to me these days. Boosh. I will shove that back in the boot though. So tier 3 shop. This is the final shop we have to build, by the way. So we just got to find a building plot. Now, I think I messed up in an earlier episode. I think I built 2 ticket offices. But look, there's the tier 2 shop. So, oh yeah, I think up here. Is this another ticket office? Yeah, I've already built a ticket office. Can I, like, delete this somehow? I want to build this up here. I don't think I can. Oh, thankfully there is another plot here. Oh, I just ran over someone. So, oh my goodness, they went flying. Oh my goodness. Sorry about that, mate. All right, yeah, let's shove that there. So this is tier 3 shop. What do we need for this? 5,400 hardstone blocks. And then core stone bars, as well as cloutium. That's a lot of rare resources. So that could be quite a way off. Let's just remind ourselves what the tier 2 shop offered. So way less hardstone, iron, and then 40 cloutium. Okay, we can probably do this one pretty soon. And then this is the tier 1 store where you can see we can't buy any more drills, but we can use these to make them. But I'm pretty sure these only work to like tier 1 dirt. So I don't even know if tier 2 is worth doing. Maybe, I don't know, we'll unlock the tier 2 shop and then see what we can buy. I don't think I want to do any of these with my new like forge things. But I think you just add them to these masterwork things and then you can like forge brand new drills because I can't buy any more. I think I can only make them myself. Yeah, and we do all that at the top of the volcano over that way. So yeah, first things first, let's risk our lives going across these dodgy bridges back to our actual claim. All right, here we are, home sweet home. So this is our mining setup at the moment. Oh no, my filters are broken. Hang on, just repair all of those before my spanners run out. Okay, so that cleans the lava. That comes along here. This is getting us gold and all the resources. What did we set the block to? Okay, I think this has to be 700 rather than 4,000. So we'll just clear that. 700, enter. So the next block that comes out of there should be the right size in order to build the tier 2 shop. I'm seeing, oh no, I'm seeing a lot of resource hasn't made it in to the actual smelters. So let's just move those by hand. That's probably not helping that they're all stacked there. Oh yeah, look, they're all bouncing down. Hang on, let me just add another bit like that. Is that going to help? Are they all going to bounce? Yeah, I think they all bounced in now. That's good. Right, okay, so that should get us the iron and the gold we need. We know the stones are doing their thing. We just got to keep an eye on the old... Oh yeah, this is cloutium. That's good. Is that core stone there? No, that's also cloutium. Do we not have any core... I think core stone was like the first... Yeah, it's the first resource we found, and we haven't seen any since. So for some reason, when we first started, I thought that was like the new like common ore. How wrong I was. I mean, how lucky I was, technically. Anyway, this thing seems to be working fine. That's our conveyor belt. And then this is getting the bigger gems. Do I have... Yeah, what I'm thinking, maybe I should move this one down to there. Because this is getting us like a small amount. Remember, the deeper you go, the bigger the ores. So that's not actually very efficient up there. This one is just doing the ice to get water to power the conveyors. So if I grab this pickaxe... And then, yeah, what I'm thinking, I need to dig a hole around here. Oh, you can just hold... Oh, my goodness, you can just hold click now. That was never a thing before. I used to have to, like, click my fingers off. So you can literally just hold now, and that's probably quicker than I can actually click as well. So they do add some quality of life features in updates. Not many. They generally take those away. But yeah, let's just mine a space, and I want to shove it on to the left of that conveyor belt, and that will really increase our efficiency because every single block we get will weigh a lot more. So yeah, this is a good idea. I just need to do the plumbing, which I guess should be quite easy, although I don't really know why I'm spending so much time down here when I know I'm going to be moving all this stuff to a new claim at some point very soon. Still, it is what it is, and hopefully when I have the flamethrower vehicle I won't have to use pickaxes anymore. That's the aim anyway. Right, so let's head to the surface and then let's just move this stuff about. So you want to move down. I want to swap you with a corner piece. So corner piece, go there. That's sorted. We can then take this down here and I want to shove that, yeah, like there, I think. Then I've just got to rewire this. So I need one corner, 2 corners, and swap that with a T. But yeah, I think if I just grab this T pipe and then I head down and I just swap the corner that's there. So basically this corner goes to there. This T pipe goes there. And yes, look, they're both running. So hopefully, oh, I can't even get a good view of this. Yes, hopefully you can see as blocks come out of this, they land on the conveyor belt and go up. And because it's at the same level, they'll be bigger than the blocks were when they were up at this level. So we've made this way more efficient. Anyway, next up, I think I want to go collect all my Cloutium. So let's just shove that down. We'll just pick them up by hand and then put them in there like that. So yeah, that's all Cloutium. So we'll just pour that into the smelter like that and then just see how much this weighs. We'll then pour that into there and then we can weigh this bar on our scales and see... Oh, we're not too far off 40. Another one of them, we should be fine. So yeah, I guess we just leave this thing doing its thing. And I'm gonna go search for the remaining dinosaur bones. And you guys probably don't want to see that. So you guys wait there, and then hopefully I will have spent not too many hours finding the remaining bones. And then we should have the tokens to go get the flamethrower.
Many months later.
Right, well, literally spent hours and hours and hours on this. It's nearly there, except for there's one rib missing. If you look at this, 35 out of 36. So annoyingly, we're not going to get your tokens today. However, if we head back to our claim, this has been running for ages, and I reckon 420, nice. This is probably a 700 weight block. Let's go weigh it on the scales. Get off there, Cloutium. Yes, okay, so that is a 700 block. So that's what we need for the shop. So I'm just going to leave that there. I'm then going to set this to 800. Because whilst I was looking around, I remembered something. One other thing I want to try as well. Can I just grab these and, like, can I recycle them? Oh, I can just shove them back in. Oh, I didn't realize I could do that. Oh, I thought I was doomed to, like, make a mess for like, eternity. We can recycle blocks. Down here, we've got all the Cloutium we probably need as well. This is for the shop, remember. We needed 40. And these are all big old chonky boys now because I moved my mine deeper. So we should easily get the 40 in my opinion. So again, we'll pour the Cloutium into there. Make sure that bit goes in. Should probably add that bar as well. Then if we just melt that into a bar, oh, it's a big bar. I think it's definitely going to be 40. Oh, 60. Banging. Okay, so those two things... Actually, I'll shove these in the back of my truck. But these are what we need to build the tier 2 shop, as well as some iron. So if I just dig that out... Oh, has everything stopped working? Oh, but then fuses have gone again. But yeah, if I just pour that into there, how much does this weigh? 1800. Banging. So if I just fix that, that should stay running. Right, and then we also have this 800 weight bar as well. Now, before we go build the shop, let's shove this in the left with the iron bar. And then if we just drive this way from our claim, I'm pretty sure it's like straight down here somewhere. I feel like I know this map like the back of my hand now. I've explored like every inch of it trying to find these damn bones. Well, just the last bone, really. I nearly complimented the devs being like, oh, they actually hid them in quite sensible locations, but no. Cannot find the last one. Anyway, here we are. So we'll grab the hardstone block. Now, if you look at this, 800 weight. Oh, it also needs 1200. So it's going to use most of our iron, I think. But if we just grab that from the boot and then shove that in here, this could be up and running and maybe it will make us money or something. Boosh. Okay, there it goes. There it is. Oh, it's spinning. It is spinning. Oh, we can change it to gold or iron, can we? Oh, so when I press, I can just keep pressing for... Oh, does that show like how full it is? So I think this like fills up. Yeah, it probably fills up over time. And then as long as you put a pan down there, you press the button. Oh, so this is how we can get like extra resources for free. Oh, and by the way, that's the change from my bar as well. Thank you very much. So that's going to get me loads of iron or gold. So that will be really useful. I guess the other ones dotted around the map, maybe they give you like better resources. I think they cost a lot more than this one as well. So yeah, we'll definitely have to go do that. Does mean though, I probably need a new pan. And actually, that pan should probably fill up the fuel tank. The old lava's looking a bit empty down there. All right, so we grab one of my spare pans. We fill it with lava. And then, oh man, how do I actually get to the fuel tank in this? It's up here. Here we go. So that's the fuel tank. So just drop that in there. That filled it up a little bit. So do it a couple more times. Right, and then we can take this pan over to our oil rig. So then I don't know why I'm calling it an oil rig. It's definitely not oil. Then we grab the pan, then just tidy up, because this is where I was impatient earlier. Oh, look what shape we've made in there. That's efficient. Anyway, so we then drop that there. That's perfectly lined up. So I imagine when I press this button, none of the iron will actually land in there. We'll see what happens. I sort of want to wait for it to like fill up completely. But for now, let's just press it. And then, oh, it's just one single. Oh my goodness, the size of that.
That's what she said.
Just one single block. Okay, I might just take this block back with me. So question, what does this weigh? 40. Oh, that's not bad. That was only like a couple of minutes. Anyway, we'll add that to the pot. I'm then going to go on a little mission trying to find this final bone. I really want it. But then we'll come back. We'll do another clean out. And then hopefully we have enough resource to build the shop.
2 hours later.
Right, well, couldn't find the final bone. What I'm going to do, I found on the Hydroneer Discord, there's an absolute legend on there that literally takes people's save files and he finds the remaining bones for them. So I might have to use his services. If I do, I'll give him a massive shout out. But yeah, for now, I think we got the resources to build the tier 2 shop. So let's head over to here. So we'll grab the block, the iron, and of course the cloutium. And then this should be everything we need. Yeah, look at that. Perfect. So boosh, that is tier 2 shop completed. Oh man, that's actually quite a nice building. Fair play. We get our change back as well. So that can go back in the boot. But yes, we can buy another lava drill. Oh, look, this has item buffs. So are those buffs to do with these block things, the forge marks? Is that how you add to them? Potentially, but it looks like I can buy one more lava drill. Oh no, it's tokens. It's T for twid, not C for quid. Oh, so I do need to find the last bone if I want the lava thing and I want to get anything from here. Do these cost twid as well? Oh my god, 2,000 twid. That's so much. That is so much twid. What is that? Increases the tier of depth a lava Thor can operate in. What is a lava Thor? Oh, lava Thor. That's the flamethrower. Oh, so I may need that in order to get like down to the tier 2 dirt. By the way, we can get a tier 2 shovel and pickaxe now, so that's good. But yeah, annoyingly, everything's in twid. So, the game's going to force me to do those missions. How much twid do you give? Oh, 100. Actually, I can do that. I can do that already. Will you give me change, though? Because this is like 2,000. Can I have change, please? Okay, so there's that. Can I have the change? Because I just... Oh, he's walking off. He's walking... Oh, my goodness. Yeah, look, you can barely... He's got to sit down. The bar's so heavy. It weighed like 2,000 or something. And I just got it. I just got 100 twid for it. 100. What do I need to buy anything decent from here? 430. That's 180. Pickaxe, 700. Oh, dear. Oh, this game is grindy. He literally can't look me in the eyes. He knows how much he ripped me off. I spoke about the guy on Discord that's been helping everyone. Unfortunately, he blanked me. I did then find a map. So I literally went round every single location where these are meant to spawn twice. And unfortunately, I still can't find them. So all I can think is I must have picked up the fossil and then like dropped it somewhere or it fell out of my truck. And therefore it doesn't glow orange anymore. And therefore this magnificent beast will remain ribless his entire life unless we happen to randomly stumble across it. So sorry, mate. You're done. Now, what does that mean in terms of getting my flamethrower? Well, it means we got to do something I really didn't want to do. We've got to head back to our claim, and with our measly 100 tokens, we've got to spawn the magic wand from the creative, and then we're just going to have to drop this on top of each other, making loads and loads of twid.
You lousy, cheating, little...
So yeah, we've now got 18,000 twid. Lovely jubbly. I then spawned the flying hat just so I can get around a lot quicker. But what we've got to do, I've got to go get a ticket from the ticket office. So that's 200 twid. So shove that in there. Boosh. We've then got a ticket. Annoyingly, I can't carry both at the same time. Oh, or could I in my pan? Hang on. This could be good. So if I shove that in my pan and then the ticket in my pan, can I then just pick up the pan? Yes. Yes. Oh, we can carry two things at once. Okay, this is good. I'm happy now. I've cheered up again. But then we're going to fly to the harbor, which I think sort of this direction. I can't really remember. I think we'll just fly through the fog, which, yes, although it's quicker, it's still quite slow. It still takes an age to do anything in this game, as usual. And then we've just got to head to the shop, which is actually false advertising. It's like, spend your Hydra coins to get vehicles.
No, you don't. They all cost twid, apart from one.
So here is the shop. That's the crane we bought earlier. There's the... There's the Caterpillar motorbike with a sidecar. Probably should take that back with me, actually. But the vehicle we want, yes, is this 6,800 twid. So shove you in. Boosh. We've now bought you. Do you actually have a... I don't think it has a boot, does it? No, it's got a fuel tank. It doesn't have a boot. So I think what I might have to do, grab this twid, shove it in the sidecar side, and then as I go driving... I always forget I'm just literally in my pants. But I can drive this back to the boat. Oh, this does handle like a dream. Fair play, I like it. Best handling vehicle in Hydroneer. So yeah, that's parked there. I'll just go grab the new truck, which I haven't driven at all yet. I'm so excited. It's got flamethrowers on it. So here we go. We are inside. Oh, it also has a hook on top. So I could have used my crane and just hooked it. Anyway, toggle digging, F. So, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of flame. So yeah, right. This has got caterpillars as well. I love caterpillars. Fair play. And then if we want to change the angle, it's R and then T to go up and then Y to go flat. So while we're burning... Oh, wow. You're right there, mate. What's that? You're a bit cold stood out here in the snow. I can help you. Boosh. Right, anyway, before I waste all my lava, let's get this thing back to the boat. Because we're actually going to use this in our new claim. Remember last time we spent 5 grand on a new claim and then did nothing? Well, we're going to use this to get down to the deeper dirt. I think we're going to have to put one of those core things on it. I guess they go on like on the back sides where those red and white like circles are. But let's head back and then go to our claim and find out. Please don't break. Please don't break. This bridge looks like it's got a factory safety of 0.1. Oh, look. The bridge is on fire because it's too close to the lava. Editor, cut out my vehicle. It's just the bridge. It's just spontaneously combusted because someone put it too close to lava. I feel like my editor's probably wondering why I haven't stopped recording and I'm just giving him all this footage of me driving at like 2 miles an hour. Anyway, after a journey that you could have made a 3-trilogy movie out of, we finally made it to our claim. Yay! So first things first, time to make a thumbnail. Unfortunately, it seems the flamethrowers go off when you go into the screenshot mode. That's annoying. Still, I should be able to Photoshop something together with all that. Now, it's time to actually use this thing as it was intended to drill down to lower levels. So let's get the flamethrower on, and then if we aim it down like that, and then drive forward... That should start melting. Oh my goodness, it is. It really is. Oh wow, we're going underground. We're literally tunneling. Okay, so I think we hit the bottom of the... I think that's the tier 2 dirt where that starts. So everything above is the tier 1. So we probably want to level out the flamethrowers and then just drive through this. Yeah, so now we're making a nice sort of flat bottom. Although this is quite underground. Maybe I can go back with my flamethrowers in the air to hopefully like get some daylight in here. So let's spin around and then we'll raise the flames like that. And then hopefully as we head back... Oh no, it doesn't look like we are. I was hoping that would actually do a tunnel like to the daylight. Okay, well we may need to come up with something a bit more clever. So what I'm thinking, if we just reverse... Okay, yeah, this could work. This could work. It will just take a long time, but that's how this game... That's what this game is there for. Why bother doing anything if it's not going to take 3 hours to do? Yeah, honestly, this machine sounded cooler than it actually is. It's so hard to use. I don't know if I'm just really bad or if it is actually stupidly hard to use. I mean, there is one positive in all this. I'm using flamethrowers, so I guess I shouldn't complain too much. Sort of made a flat level at the tier 1 level. Now, I want to try and get down to tier 2. I don't know, though. Like, do I need a special drill to do that? Or do I need to, like, forge them or something? I don't know. So, for now, we'll call that somewhat of a success. It looks like the stuff of nightmares, honestly. But we'll then drive back to our original claim. And then I guess we got to tidy all this stuff up and move it over. Or do I leave it running and do like a new one? I can probably afford like a new thing. But yeah, I'm thinking let's do a clean out anyway. So we'll grab this, smelt it in there. Right, iron bar we just made. How much does that weigh? 500, not bad. Worth 6 grand. And then the gold bar presumably weighs pretty similar. Oh, gold weighs way... What? 36 grand. Okay, so now we can go to the store and we can sell this gold and literally buy anything we want to. And since we have all these conveyor parts here, I should probably just take these with us. No point leaving them here. So everything's in the boot. We can head to the shop, run over that person. Whee! See you later, mate. And that one. See you later. Right, and then in the tier 2 shop. Oh, no, this is tokens, isn't it? Oh, I forgot it was tokens. Still, we have a load of tokens now because I cheated earlier. So we can take that lava drill. We can buy that. We should probably take the tier 2 stuff. So shovel and pickaxe. And then, yeah, this was what I wanted to go down into the tier 2 area. So the lava Thor booster. Oh, I can only actually buy one of those. So I need the tier 3 shop in order to get that. And then also, oh no, heavy lava masterwork design. Hang on. Is that what this is? Is this a heavy one? No, this is just a lava drill. Will this one work on tier 2 dirt? Or do we need these heavy ones? Now these require a whole load of resources as well as a load of tokens as well. If we, oh, is that core stone it needs? It can't need core stone. That's ridiculous. Deal. I'll try and buy all of those. So we need 6,000 tokens. I have a feeling there's no tokens in the boot. It's all just quid. Yeah, balls. Where's my tokens? Where's my tokens? Then over in our bike, yes, there's our twid. 11,000. So we can once again, for like the billionth time this episode, head back to town. And then we can use our legitimately earned twid to go and buy all the stuff that we left in the shop. So that goes in there. We press buy. We have all this stuff that we can shove in the boot. So a new drill. These things that we're going to go forge somehow, hopefully. Particularly if we find out our drill doesn't actually drill tier 2 dirt. I will be very annoyed. Finally, we've got this lava Thor booster. So nice. We'll drive back to the claim again. And I think, to be honest, I probably will have to move my entire operation over. But I think for now, I'll just try and get what I've got here all set up and ready. And then we can just add to it. All right, as we drive sort of past, we'll come over to this mining shaft. Try not to get run over by our crane. Press the button. Nice. All right, and then we can go set this thing up. So I reckon we should drive over this side of the claim because then we're right against the lava. But then we've got our lava intake here. So that wants to face sort of that direction. So like that should be fine. Yep, lava's coming out. We then want to bring this lava all the way over here where our drill is going to go at the very bottom. And actually, it's going to go lower than this, remember? Because that's the tier 1 level. We want to see if this works at tier 2. So let me just move this out the way, actually. And then if I just bring my flamethrower truck over and then grab this Thor booster, I think, does this go like... Yeah, it's slotted in. Okay, so now this could potentially drill lower than it could before. So if we just drive this in, we should see... Yes, look, it's going lower. It's going lower. So if we aim these drills down... Yeah, we're drilling down. But yeah, we know down here, this is tier 3 dirt at the bottom, isn't it? We've just drilled out all the tier 2 dirt. I'm not actually sure I can get out. No, I can't. Balls. So yeah, I'm going to have to use this as like an elevator for now. So yeah, I want the tier 2 spade because I think this... Yes, it can dig in tier 1 dirt. But it should also be able to dig lower. So if I can just like throw that down, I can then go down in this vehicle just so I can get back out again. And then this should allow me to dig from there. Yeah. And plop it there. But I can't. Oh, I can't. What? I can dig lower? Okay. So it does actually leave a layer of tier 2 dirt there. So we can put our drills straight on this ground, I think. And then we should be good to go. I might actually use this to try and build myself like a staircase out of here. Right, nice. Nice little staircase engineered there. So, there's the shovel. We've got to try and get this drill down. So, let's just abseil to it. Whee! And then take it all the way down. So, yeah, what I'm hoping... I can literally just shove that at this level and then this will mine. All right, decent. I guess for now then, I've got a bit of a job trying to get the old plumbing down here. Got to get lava to this. I also want to set up my conveyors and all sorts. So I guess I'll do that and then I'll see you guys on the other side. All right, so this is what I've come up with so far. So we've got the lava pipe coming from there. It then goes all the way down. So then it ends up down here. Now I've turned this on. You can see it does work. There's a block of ice down there, which is always good. Now my plan is to have another one of these like on that side and on that side. So we've got 3 all going onto one conveyor. That's why I've got these pipes sort of set up. We're going to have flat conveyor, then one of these ones. So these rocks will land on the flat conveyor, then go up the hill. And then from this height, we're going to have our sorters like up there. And then they're going to drop everything into the various things. So that's the hard rock thing. If I just shove that on the side, we can make that what was it? 5,400 was the next one I needed. And then I'm going to buy some furnaces with the built-in bar things to go like along this side. So all I need to do, I need to go grab the other drills from the other site. I need to get the melter thing. And that's what this is up there is for as well, because then we're going to have a drill up there that's going to power the conveyors, and the conveyors should be able to go like all the way through at that height. But yeah, as you can see, I underestimated just how far down this was and how many pieces we'd need. So this is going to take a little bit more building. So I'll see you guys in another couple of hours probably. This game takes so long. All right, so just back from the shop and the old claim. I've taken apart the old claim. We've got all the parts in the back. We got all the miners. We got the harvester. But whilst I was doing so, do you remember that guy that I said ghosted me? Turns out he didn't ghost me. He was just on holiday. And not only that, he actually showed me the location of my last one. I honestly thought the devs put some sort of like code in their game that was like, is linked to my Steam username so that if I try and find all the bones, they only spawn like 35 rather than 36. Nope, turns out I'm just an idiot and I couldn't follow the map properly.
You ain't lying.
Because shout out to Roboticos. As I said in last episode, he is actually a legend. He's not just a ghoster. He found my last bone. So let's go find out exactly where it is. So right, I found it. Let's go. We're flying through the air. I'm in my underwear today. We're gonna find the bone, the one that has no home. And there it is. I can't believe, what? How is it just there? I've driven past this so many times. How can it be there? I can't believe it was literally just there, like next to the road and everything. What? Anyway, yeah, huge shout out to Roboticos for finding that and helping like the entire community out. Like honestly, looking at the Discord, he's helped like dozens and dozens of people find their last bone. And apparently he's partly responsible for my bridge review score being added to the original game. If you check out very shortly, we have some Hydroneer compilation videos coming out, like my very first season of Hydroneer, then the 2.0 update, and you'll see the birth of my Easter egg in this game. So he was actually responsible for, well, partly responsible for getting the devs to add that. So cheers, mate. Appreciate that. It's just a shame that Itchy then ruined it with his mod and made it a 10 out of 10 bridge. But that's what I've come to expect from Itchy these days. Anyway, let's fly down into the museum. And it's the final piece of bone. Boosh. The dinosaur's completed. Which means this now says 36 out of 36. So we give that to you. He's like, yep. And then we got our 5 grand. Thank you very much. Although I don't actually need this because I just cheated. But there's the finished dinosaur. Yay. Sorry, Hydrosaur. Oh, look up here. Look, up above him. That was the reward for helping the king in like the previous episodes. Nice. Anyway, I'm going to go shove this in the tier 2 shop. So remember, tier 2 shop does require tokens. So that can go... Oh, my token's already there. But yeah, there's not that much more to buy here aside from more of these if we actually need them. But yeah, as I said before, these need the core stone. So we got to get back to our claim and then finish building. Right, so anyway, we're back. Let's take down all of our drills. And when I say take, I mean just throw. Right, so we've got 4 drills down here. And if you remember, I think we need one of them to do the snow. But I've actually had a bit of a realization in that these things don't always make ice. They make these frost rocks, if we just watch this for a little bit. So they make the frost rocks, which I think that's what we turn into resources. Right, oh yes, did you see that? That came out. Hang on, let's just pause that. There's another one. So that is something different. That is ice. So it's making ice on the surface level. Yeah, but lower down, it's the frost rocks. So we've got to make our ice higher up. Oh, that means I need a load of drainage. By the way, yes, I am wearing my hat now, just because climbing up this staircase, sod that, honestly. So if this is making the ice, we should shove this underneath. However, I'm a bit concerned. It's not just going to make ice. It's still going to make some shards. So should we have like a sorting system up here and then another one down there? Oh, this is going to be really complicated. In fact, I think it might actually need a whole nother episode because I've just realized, yeah, we're going to need like loads of conveyors and stuff. It's going to be worth it though. I think this is going to make us absolutely millions. We need conveyor belts so that we can get our sorting machines working properly, but we need to make water. Now, to make water, got to turn ice from these mining machines into the water. Unfortunately, because these are so low, these mostly create these frost rocks. Now that's what we turn into resources by shoving them into the harvester. But in order to make water, we've got to shove ice in the top of this. And we make a lot more ice up the surface. The trouble is we do still make the frost rocks. So we've got to try and sort these before they end up in this. Potentially the machines down here, they still make the ice. So what I'm thinking, if we get pipes that come out of there going up, and then we add another one going out like that side so that can go down, we can then shove a straight conveyor facing right. Yeah, about there. And then we shove one of these, which is a sorting one. So that goes there. I've then just gone down and grabbed one of these frost rocks. So if we just balance our way along this pipe, we can then shove that on there, which means the ice cubes should go straight into this machine where they create water. And the frost rocks will come out this way, where I can probably bring them down to the very bottom, where we can add them onto our conveyor belt and sort them, etc. Right, so next up, I got to plumb this in. So I'm going to need a load of these bends, so they can go just around here like that. And then the straights can come over this side. At that level, we can swap that one for one of these T-junctions. So if we just rotate like that, shove another straight there, another bend there, then that is this machine powered up. So this will now create water, which means these conveyors will work. So I've then got to don my hard hat, otherwise I'll be here all day trying to get this to work. But basically, I just want a conveyor to come out on top of these, and then I think we'll be dropping somewhat like over here-ish. So we'll just pipe up all of these in between. Right, then from down here at the bottom, I'm going to go up with my pickaxe. Oh, it's so small.
That's what she said.
Right, then we have a nice vertical drop there, which means if I add a few more straight bits of pipe, you can then drop that down. Although I'm actually thinking maybe I want to drop it down like over there, because otherwise it will land directly on this, and I don't want it to land on there. I want the water to be about there so that I can bring the conveyors round. Although no, because I don't think I can shove this on a pipe. No, I can't. Oh, balls. Although maybe, could I place these like under the ground? So if I had that way and rotated like that, can I put that there? Yes, potentially. Whether it will float, it might actually be filled with dirt, but we will see. So this one there, I want that lower down. Oh, I can't place that one. Oh, no, that's annoying. And I can't dig any lower because that's tier 3 dirt. Oh, stupid game. Okay, right. Well, we're going to have to sacrifice this side. Maybe we keep all of our drills on the one side anyway. Yeah, because then it's easier to add to later on. Although I think for now, that's as many drills as we can get until we go make some. So yeah, from this point then, I probably want quite a bit of a straight line. Probably like that, just so I can keep adding more drills. That does mean I'm going to have to move all this stuff back that I've already built. Ugh. Oh, but yeah, look, you can see they do still produce these, the ice blocks. So I definitely need a sorter in order to take the ice blocks back up there. Oh, which does that mean it's a bit silly doing like vertical pipes straight up? Yeah, right. I'm changing my mind. I think what we're going to do from this point, we're going to go all the way down so that we can do conveyors coming all the way back up. So yeah, I can keep expanding these down. I'm glad I bought so many of these, by the way. But right, I can now shove these on the underneath just to connect it all up. So the conveyors will go up like that. But yeah, we'll have to go get a few more of them. But that looks good. We've just got to work out how do we get water to here. And that water's got to come along here. I'm going to do it a bit further just so I've got room to expand this. But I think that's where the sorter goes. Oh no, actually I need a T-pipe underneath. Thankfully there is one there. So yeah, let's shove a T like that. So that's where the sorter goes. And then out this side, we shove a conveyor going like that way. We can put an ice block on there so that ice comes out this side. And that's what has to go onto this conveyor. So if we just put all the pipes in like that, straight conveyors can go on top of all of these. We'll need straight conveyors on top of this run as well. This is where all the resources will drop onto. So like that. And then from this point, this is where the ice rocks and the ice gets sorted. I think that's where we want one of these up conveyors. So like that. And then that can drop into one of these. Although this requires bloomin' lava, doesn't it? So if I want to lava down this side so it connects, get out of the way, so it connects to all of these pipes, then that means that comes out this side. Actually, then I could, if I take that off, I think I could do that sort of thing. And this vertical conveyor, it's still Yeah, I think that will still run. So stuff goes into there, comes out, and that goes onto a straight conveyor like that. I think I then want to raise that up so that we can do the splitting from slightly higher, because this needs to go at that level. It can't go any higher. And how high is this furnace? Yeah, it's there. I can't go any lower. So that means we need to be slightly higher before we can sort anything. So if we shove a upwards conveyor there, then from this point, that's where we can do all of our splitting. Yeah, it does mean, though, we're going to have to raise the pipes up. So I need more bendy pipes. So that allows me to do that, which means over here, I've got a splitter. So I can shove that up there so the resources come off this side, which means like the hard stone blocks can go in there, although the blocks come out, I think they come out this side, don't they? Not ideal. I mean, I guess that way works. I can just do corners for the lava pipes. And then where the blocks come out, I need the handle thing. Where's that gone? So that's got to go there, which means the next sorter has to go at least one along. So I need a straight conveyor there before we have our next sorters. But I think from this point, we should be able to sort everything. So we can have iron, gold, calcium, core stone. We need shards as well. So once we run all the conveyors, we've got this set up. Hang on, let me just jump on top. So once I've plumbed in all the lava and stuff, basically everything will be made here. So this is where frost blocks as well as the ice blocks come. The ice blocks go that way. They'll head back up to the thing that makes the water. That allows the conveyors to move. Meanwhile, all the other resources go straight into the harvester. This is where they come out as resources like gold and iron and stuff. They then go up here. The hard stone will go left into that. And then we'll have gold, iron, all the other stuff dropping into all those, and then gems at the end. So all I got to do is get some corner conveyors for these corners, get rid of some of the sculptures that are in the way, and then plumb in the lava, which I can probably do now. We don't have any machines on this side, so you don't need to be a T. You can just be a bend, and that means all of these pipes I can just shove over this side. All right, so I think we're now ready. I added this little thing, so it just allows me to add a power shard thing. Just because I'm worried that's a lot of conveyors. By the time the water gets down here, it might have lost pressure. So that should boost the pressure so all these conveyors continue to run. Probably need a cork at this end and probably a cork at that end. That doesn't actually go anywhere now. It just stops there. I also added another one of these there as well. That's for the lava. Because, yeah, lava's got a long way to come. So boost the power there. Then all of these get full pressure. Along this side, hopefully, as we add more drills, as we, like, forge them and stuff, we can just replace these with T's and then get all the other harvesters in. All I've got to do is once I hit plate, we've got to get all the resources so that these splitters actually work properly. Let's open that so it's not running. Then we can turn all of these on. So they will start running as soon as I close that. We need the conveyors going first, I think. So if we head up here, plop that in there. Yes, look, that has made power. So that conveyor's moving. I can probably turn this one on, actually. And then we should see ice blocks. Oh, no, why hasn't that worked? Why hasn't that worked earlier? I can see there's lava coming into the back of you. So you should work. Oh, there you go. I think the dirt clogged it up. Okay, so that's working now. So in order to jumpstart this, I got to grab that ice block, shove it in there, and then the conveyors start moving. So then ice blocks continue to go straight ahead. If we do get any of the shards, they'll come out this way. They will just drop for now. I will, at some point, try and, like, hook that up. I think for now, though, we'll just let them drop. I mean, I could, actually. We just dig over from this piece. I don't always mean to build stuff like this in this game. It's just how you got to play it sometimes. But yeah, if we just build a little tube... I was going to call it a shaft. If we build that over to here, we can then make it wider at the end. Make it a little bit deeper as well. And what it's probably worth doing is just digging that out a bit and then shoving like a pan in there or something. Now, I left a pan over here, so we'll fly over to this. Yes, I'm still using the flying hat. It saves so much time. But yeah, then we can shove that there, and then potentially any of the frost shards that do come out, it'll just sit in there. And then maybe we can empty that if we want to. I think for now, though, this top end is working perfectly. We've almost got constant ice flow, constant water. So let's just head down and see, do our conveyors work all the way down to here? Yes, they do. So this is where we'll do a power shard. Oh, does look like all the conveyors are moving, though. So I might not even need the power shard. Right, so they're all working. Decent. Oh, look, one of them actually made a ice block. So we'll see, as these come along, one will get sorted, and the ice block will go that way, back up to the top. There it goes. All the others go into the harvester where... Oh, hang on. Because, yeah, I've got to try and get all the resources set up. So that is hardstone. So that's got to go on that sorter. We'll then have gold. So that can go on the next sorter. You've got a bit of iron down there as well. So that's the next sorter. Okay, oh, look, there's Cloutium. There's Cloutium. So we'll shove Cloutium there. So, yeah, we're just looking for shards and corestone now. Oh, is that corestone? No way. Oh, corestone must be, like, way more common, like, lower down. We didn't find any of that. Aside from the very first block that I panned, we didn't find any corestone. By the way, there's the shard, so that can go there. And then we have a fully automated machine. Oh, I can't believe it's actually working. I can't believe it's actually working. So, oh, look at the gold. The gold chunks are big, by the way. Oh, I love that I've, like, automated the ice blocks as well. Oh, this is so cool. Oh, I forgot to get rid of that. Doesn't seem to be affecting things. That's all good. And oh, look, we got our first gem at the end. So yeah, maybe at the end, I need to shove one of those logic gem compressor things. Or one for each gem, maybe. For now, though, they are just going to pile up on the floor. That's fine. Man, is corestone more common than shards? I did not expect that. Yeah, look, there's more corestone coming along now. Where's the shard? Okay, there's a shard. Oh, there's a couple of shards. Okay, fine. Oh, there's 3 shards now. Okay, all the shards are coming now. So as they go in here, I can create a battery and then speed up everything. So I'll just wait for this shard to fall into the smelter. And then as soon as that melts, we can pour that out. We've then got a bar. And I think making these more efficient is the most sensible thing to do. So if I open that and then shove this battery in there. Oh, can you not actually... Oh, really, game? Can you not do vertical ones? Okay, well, we'll shove it down there. So one of our harvesters won't get boosted. Maybe that would be a good comparison, though. But we can see, are the ones on the right, do they kick out faster than the one on the left? Slightly, perhaps. Slightly. Oh, what's happened here? We got a jam. We got a jam. Oh, is that conveyor the wrong way round? Oh, did I do these conveyors all the wrong way round? Oh, balls. All right, I fixed it now. Oh, I can't believe that. So have we got loads of blocks underneath? Okay, no, I think we're good. By the way, there's a lot of ice shards coming out of here, actually. Thankfully, they are all now going to the surface, so that's good. One other thing, down here, these frost rocks we created earlier, we combine them into big ones, remember? Should probably shove these in the harvester, like, manually. I actually wonder, will, like, bigger stuff comes out? So normal size is like that. These ones, no, but a couple of stuff did come out. Still, we'll shove them all in. Yeah, for now, I am chuffed with getting corestone and cloutium. It means we can probably go and buy more of these things at some point. Or, like, forge them. And we can forge them with our, like, crystal things. Whoa. All right, for now, though, let me just boost that out the way. And then these conveyors, I want to get a bit of headroom so I can get up myself. All right, there we go. We can walk up the conveyor belt. Save a lot of time. And, yeah, we can see those go into there. Make more water. This is good. Looks like we haven't made any of those frost rock things up the very top. So maybe I didn't need this setup. Maybe I sort of overcomplicated it a bit. Still, the good news is we have actually made a pretty much fully automated system. Right, so I've just had this running a little bit. We should be able to get another battery now. Oh, that's a big boy. That is a big boy. We can then grab that, bring it over this way. And this is where we can make, hopefully, our conveyors a little bit faster. So if you go in there, little mate, just about, then yeah, I think these are running way faster now. Okay, that's good. So that means less time spent waiting, more time spent making cash. I'm also wondering, do we think there's enough of these blocks being made down here that maybe I can bring the drill that's up there down to here and it will keep the conveyors running? I'm not entirely sure. Like, if you stand over here, we've got one coming across. There were loads earlier. Now there doesn't seem to be that many. There's another one. What I might do, now I got the headroom, run up here. Oh my goodness. Maybe turn this one off just as like a little test. And then we'll see whether conveyors do stop moving. Oh, they stop straight away. Okay, yep. Turns out we do need this one on. There's not enough ice blocks coming from the bottom. That's annoying. It means I can't move this drill to the bottom to make more cash. But yeah, what I want to do next, I want to grab some of this stuff, like the weights and things, and sort of just see like how much more we're making. Was it all worthwhile? Where's a good place to drop it? There. Sorry, anyone below? Yeah, I guess we'll shove the anvil on. I imagine I've seen like a lot of cartoons where you drop anvils, and they definitely have a unique dropping sound, which is sort of like that. But yeah, if I just set this up over this side, And we can start to weigh some of this out. Now, I wanna see how heavy, like, just a single block is. Thankfully, there is one that fell down there. So a single block is, oh yeah, 4.5, and it's worth about 40. I think we did know that before, didn't we? But how does all of that add up? If we pour out one of these, this has only been running, like, I don't know, 5 minutes maybe? Oh my goodness, 11 grand. Nearly 1,000 weight of iron. Yeah, I'm actually wondering, how does that compare to, like, all the materials? We can try and work out, like, which makes the most. So gold, 685 weight. So as expected, you make more iron than gold. Shards, I have already taken a load of shards out, so this probably won't mean too much. 31? Yeah, that's nothing. Okay, so shards are probably reasonably rare compared to what I thought. We've then got 44 of the Cloutium in weight. And then the core stone, I imagine that's less, is it? Oh, it's more. Oh, so core stone, you get almost more of that than the Cloutium. So that means maybe trying to get our next load of oil rig set up, we shouldn't be waiting too long then. Yeah, nice. If we just head to the surface one more time, these things in the boot, what do we need to build those? So 400 Cloutium, 700 core stone. I think that's a drill, and this is the harvester. 300, 600. Yeah, so I do need quite a lot of core stone. We may need to leave this running. We probably, to be fair, want to go back to the shop, buy these for those sorts of drills, and then add a load of drills along here. That will, like, really speed things up. And as I said before, we'll probably add a load of gem sorters along this end as well, gem compressors, because otherwise we're just going to end up with a load of gems piled up here. And look, we've actually got to a point where all my drills have stopped working. I think everything using lava has stopped working. So yeah, even the conveyor's gone off now. That is because up here, oh, balls have fell down. Thankfully, here's a little staircase out of knobs that I built earlier. So yeah, that's because these filters have broken. So I may want to look at trying to automate fixing these. I know you can actually use, like, logic to fling spanners at these filters. So that might be something we try and set up. I also tried adding more than, like, the 5 filters you need to get to 100%. I'm pretty sure. Let's try again. As you add filters, it does actually stop the machines working. Nope. Oh no, that seems to be running perfectly. Okay, I swear it didn't work like that before, but maybe if we add more, then we can allow, like, the earlier ones to break, and these will still work. Or does it just... I imagine it just stops. I'll leave it on there. I think, though, as soon as the filter breaks, the entire system stops working, though, which is not ideal. But yeah, there's a couple of things I want to do today, as well as the adding to our machine and fixing that and stuff. I want to try and add more of these drills. I can't actually remember what you need to build them. I imagine it's iron. Oh, ow, my face. Ah.
We need a military!
So we've got our iron block. I think we probably need the Cloutium. Let's pour that out. So we got the iron, we got the Cloutium. Do we need hardstone? I'm not convinced we do, actually. I think that's more for the buildings. So let's take this and we'll shove it in the boot, and then we're good to go driving. But yeah, we're going to go back to the shop. We got to go past our old claim. Good times were had at that claim. Oh, I just ran over a fence. Yeah, very good times were had up there. But we have moved on to bigger and better things.
Are you sure about that?
Although we still have to use this poxy bridge system, which I really hate. Ever since I found out that the bridge reviews were unethically done on them, I've not been the same since. I feel cheated by the system. Anyway, if we head over here to the tier 1 shop, is my money in here already? Yes, it is. 17 grand. Okay, so we can't buy any more of these. You can see they're chained up. We bought the last one in stock. But we do have the option to buy these. And yes, it was iron and Cloutium, which I think we have a good amount of weight for now. Buy that for 240 quid. We can then shove that in the boot. So that's in there. And then we can head to the volcano and try and make one of them. Before though, let me just head to the other shop we were trying to build. So we got the tier 2 shop here. There's, yeah, I've already bought those. That's fine. Oh, there is a lava intake booster. Oh, that's 1,400 quid, though. I do have 10,000. I did cheat my way to get them, but I don't know. Maybe we'll leave that. We'll leave that. So around there, we have the ticket office that I can't get rid of. And then down here, we have the tier 3 shop. So yeah, that's the hardstone 5,400. they shouldn't actually take too long because we've got like 600 of that, 40 and like 40, was it? So they should all happen together just in a bit of time. You just got to be a little bit patient. Intrigued to see what stuff is in there, not gonna lie. Before we head up there, I'm going to quickly go to my old claim. Oh, the memories of this place. Oh, look at the sorter setup. But yeah, if I just get rid of those, I can then do another cleanup. So we'll just pour that out. That is even more iron. Actually, shall I probably make sense to put that iron in there, go into the boot of my truck and just smelt everything into one bar. So we got an extra iron block. Nice. And then we got this pan, which is full of some big old iron clumps. So we'll pour those in. Decent. Then should probably just grab some fuel from my truck. So head up to the fuel tank and just drop that in. Nice. And then Clautium, I've actually got 2 bars. I've got one that I made earlier, so we'll come and shove that in as well. But right, I need 500 iron and 100 Clautium. I should probably come down here and just sort through all this Clautium. So shove all those in, shove my bar back in. Right, and so that Clautium weighs over 200, so we can make 2, potentially. I don't actually have a saw here, so I can't cut this in half. But I imagine it will give me change, right? Anyway, iron, we have 3,390. Bloomin' hell. So yeah, we've definitely got the iron. We're just slacking on the old Clautium a bit. But hopefully we can at least make 2 new drills. And that should nearly double our output, really. So I think this is a good idea. So we're going to drive up this road up to the very top of the volcano. We came here in the very first video to explore. We haven't really been back since, aside from when I was looking for those pesky dinosaur bones. But yeah, I quite like it up here because like we got stone bridges over the lava rather than wood ones. Obviously, a bit of thought has gone into this place, which is a lot more than I can say for the rest of the area. Maybe Max hired some like proper game developers to make the volcano. But yeah, right, we're at the gate. I hope I can just drive like up to the top on this lift. So lift, come down, please. There we go. And then yeah, there is room for us. So we can go on and then this should drive up with us. Yeah, there it goes. Right, so then I assume this is the forge thing. Blimmin' out this. These bridges are a bit narrow. There's me giving them all credit. They're actually quite precarious. But right, so we grab this little guy here. 500 iron, 100 Clautium. Yeah, this is the right one. I imagine, is that where the bars go, maybe? Oh no, maybe bars go in there. Oh, I don't know. I don't know how this works. Up here. Oh no, there's nothing there. Where does this go then? Oh, there. It goes on this. Okay, so boosh. Right, that is on. I don't really know what this thing at the front is, if I'm honest. Anyway, we'll grab the iron. I don't really know where to put this. I think we'll try it in here for now. It does seem like a good fit for an iron bar. I don't know what the bit in the middle is, though. So I reckon that goes there. It looks like a TIE fighter. What could go? Oh, I know what goes in the middle. One of these. The forge mark. So do we do it to our first one? Yeah. Oh, I was going to say yes. It just fell straight off. No. Really? Does this actually not go in there? It looks like it should go there. It just rolls off. Who thought putting that on a slope was a good idea? That can't be where it goes. No, that is not staying there. I don't know how you're meant to use these. Yeah, don't know what that's for. I don't know. I don't really know how this is going to work. Do we pull this? No. Okay, we can't pull that. Okay, interesting. So maybe that isn't where stuff goes. Do we want to try and pour this into there? Oh, it melted. Okay, so if I grab the Clautium one, does that also go in and melt? Oh, it did. Ah. Do I just drop that in as well? Maybe? Let's see what happens. Oh, it melted. It did melt. So now we can pull the very, very efficient lever. Oh, and it's... Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Well, that was absolutely terrifying and made me jump in real life. So that is the new drill. And oh, yeah, look at the bottom. Speed bonus, but no output size bonus. Ah, so I think actually we've already got ones that have item buffs. So, oh, there's my change. There's my change. Okay, so can we make another one now? So if I shove that in there, if I put the Clautium in, we should be able to get another bar, right? We should be able to get another drill, right? So if I give that another pull, that should boost down. Yes, and then this one has no buffs. Okay, that's cool. That has worked as intended. Oh, I'll tell you what, actually, I should probably leave these here. So these require Clautium and the core stone. But yeah, may as well just leave them next to this one. In fact, because my crane's so big and I got to turn around anyway, probably makes sense to try and do like a 10-point turn. So I'll see you in a minute. All right, there we go. All right, so now we can place the drills in real quick. We can put our change in, and we can take that and plonk it there. So I think we need like, let's say 1500 core stone. Yeah, let me just ramp off this. Yeah, hardcore. Oh my goodness. Oh dear. Oh, what a landing. What a landing. But yeah, we're going to go via that place straight ahead. So I'm just going to jump off this mountain. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine in the end. Yeah, this crane is actually pretty good off-road. Fair play. But we're going to go via the shattered outpost because if we jump out here... Yes, these are the two forge marks that we smelted earlier. But I'm guessing you just add them to the masterwork stuff and it adds stats. So I guess really, I think they're random, but I imagine you can add more than one. So if we add like at least 6 to one, we should get like a fully maxed out drill. I guess that's one to try and figure out later. For now, we'll just drive this back to our claim, because we got some new drills. So we'll go via this rig just so I can shove the pan back down. So pan goes there. May as well plonk that out. So one bit of iron in there. I'm not actually sure how useful those drills will be, because if you have to like drive over to them to empty them, like, aren't they a bit pointless really? So back to our beautiful claim. We'll just park up over here. And then we will head down and add some drills. Before we do that, the fuses have gone. So yeah, it looks like as soon as one breaks, that's it. So definitely don't need more than 5 on here. But yeah, right. With these drills, what I want to do, I want to shove them down like that. They should just spit out onto the conveyors in front. That should be fine. All we got to do, we've got to replace both of those straights with these T's. Like that. Then I've just got to grab 2 more bends to connect those 2 together. So that is them connected. We then just come to the front, boosh, boosh, turn them on. And then we've increased our production by like 40%. So that means more resources, they get sorted into this. More resources get split into all the various things. And then hopefully we start making more of that core stone and cloutium, because that's sort of where we're lacking at the moment. Also, I need to try and fix this as well. I might bring my truck down to try and get a bit more room. So we'll head down to the bottom. Oh my goodness.
I know some idiot left pipes in the way down it.
Okay, we're good though. We're good though. So we're making this slightly wider. And then I just want to push the back. Probably add a bit of height as well. Just aim my flamethrowers up. Nice. Then hopefully we've made enough room for our gem sorters and gem compressors at the back. All right, yeah, I think that should be enough room to do all that. So let's just drive this back to the surface. I love the torque on this thing, not gonna lie. And by the way, I think the tier 3 shop, we can buy another one of those to shove on there, which means we can drill even deeper. But it does mean we have to move all of our setup down like another layer, but we'll get way bigger resources. But yeah, right, with all that set up, let's go back to the shop and go buy some more conveyors and stuff and some of the gem ones. All right, so we're now back at the claim. I'm quite excited to actually like try and figure out how all this logic stuff works. And the good thing about setting this up is we won't have to change any of it, I hope, when we get like the tier 3 stuff. Anyway, I tell you what, let's just reverse this up. I'm not really sure what the actual solution is going to look like, but if we get everything close, we should be good. So we got this. So this does a reading, okay? So what I'm thinking, if we shove these on, if we shove all the filters on this side, then this is a reader. So we probably want that sort of facing like there. And yeah, you can see that's facing the broken one. That's creating a number. If I just grab another one, I think, yeah, that's also creating a number. Now we know from the description that this is doing a durability reading. So presumably this is doing a 0. This is doing a number that's higher than 0. Now if we grab one of these, which is the spanner flinger, any logic number bigger than 0 flings the spanner. So do I want to shove this like on top like that? Now that's not actually pointing at the filter, it's pointing at the pipe, so I don't know if that will work. How do you do this actually? Unless, is it just because the spanner's so big, maybe it does actually hit the filter? Don't know. I'll tell you what, let's hook this up and then we should be able to see. I should have got like a number hook thing just so we can see like what sort of numbers they are creating. But I'm pretty sure that's going to be a 0. That's going to be an actual number. So yeah, if we just grab all of our wires, shove them all in like that. I think this is where we'll need the flip hook thing. So which one was the flip hook? This one. Turns a logic of 0 into 1 and anything bigger or equal to a 1 into a 0. So in order for these to like talk to each other properly, I think we need a flip hook there, because then that turns this 0 into a 1. And then when this receives a 1, because it's bigger than 0, as it says down there, it will hurl a spanner forward. So yeah, I'm pretty sure if I just hook this up so it looks like that, I imagine if I put... Hang on, let me take the logic hook off. So that doesn't have a hook in it now. So if I grab a box of spanners... I don't actually know how to load this thing. Do I just E? No. Do I just hold E? Yeah, okay. Oh, look, it's got 5 in there. And yeah, that's on 0. And you can see that hasn't flung one because... These boxes come in boxes of 5. So there's 5 in there. If I now grab the flip hook, shove that on there. Oh, no, it's just wasted 5 spanners. It hasn't fixed the filter at all. So is that because it was actually pointing at the pipe and not the filter? I wish I had a number reader now. I really thought that would work, if I'm honest. I wonder if I take the filter off. Yeah, look, it stops the signal. There's a signal coming out now. When I take it off, there's no signal. Does it do the same thing if I shove it on the top? Oh, yes, it does. So maybe the filter just needs to go on top. I don't want to waste another box of 5 spanners. I think this has only got 3 in. Okay, so if I shove that in there. Oh, that fixed it. Yes. Okay, so that's how it works. That's how it works. Okay, so these have to go on top like that. And then I think I can just set up everything else to sort of follow the same pattern. So give me a minute and I'll just set up one of these for every single thing. I feel like I may have bought too many wires as well. Right, okay, so we got all of those set up. You can see all the numbers are coming through. Let me just shove these logic hooks on the sides like that. Right, then I just need a few more corners to go up there. So shove those up there quickly. Then these are the repair-y things. So if I just plonk them at the ends, they should repair everything once they're stocked up with spanners. So we'll grab our spanners, we'll shove them in like that. Okay, so they've got to go into the gap. Got it. So into gap. There you go. That's got 5 in. So this one, as I put it in, it should go down to 4. Yes, because it repaired. Okay, so I just spent some time getting those fully stocked up. They've all got 10 each, apart from the one that's used one. So I think that's it. This is fully automated now. We'll never have to repair anything again. Thank goodness. All we'll have to do is make sure we keep these stocked up with spanners. So maybe my next trip to the shop, I'm just going to buy spanners until I have none left. I think they can only hold 20 at once, though. So probably worth bearing that in mind. Oh, this is actually I'm quite proud of myself on this one. Well done, Matt. You actually did something quite clever, I think. All right, so with that there, I guess we now just take all of this stuff down. Hang on, let me just move this. All right, so with everything down, we just want to extend the pipe network. The water pipe this is, not lava pipe. So we do a bit of that. We can then start putting these splitters up. Although I'm thinking maybe splitter there. And here we just have a straight with that polisher hook on it. Where is the polisher? Is that it there? No. Where is the polisher? I swear I chucked it down it. Okay, well, I'll set up everything else anyway. So that goes there. These gem compressors, I think they want to go down here with the lava intake facing backwards. Although maybe having lava through the middle would be a good idea. How do I get it there, though? I can't really get lava into the middle unless I go through that, but that could cock me. I think what I may be better off making a system that goes up there, just so it's out the way, so like it's not like above my head. Right, what I'm thinking of doing, let's branch that off. We'll swap that with a T. So if that goes there, we've then got lava coming out of that. We can then just straight pipe that across if I just extend this. So that means I can still access all of that. I can access all these without that getting in the way. And then once we get to this point, this is where we add another T but facing downwards. And all of our gem compressors can go down here with the lava coming in the back of them. We just put all these corners on like that. And oh, it's annoying the lava doesn't like just drip and then go into that pipe. I've actually got to put the straights back on. But still, that's all of these powered up. Oh, I've just realized it might be quite tricky to access these. I guess I can walk on top. It should be fine. But yeah, gem polisher, where the hell did you go? Why are there loads of... Oh, there's the polish... Oh, there's the hook. Oh, no way. Things move along conveyor belts now. I must have dropped it on the conveyor belt and then it moved along. Yeah, I did not know that's a thing. Anyway, that is down there now. I need to just sort all of these out. All right, anyway, gem polish it. I can hopefully shove this on there, that direction. Then shove the polisher on. And oh no, this is carnage. This is carnage. Oh, I need my magnet on a stick, I think. Look at all these bouncing up. But yeah, I just want to put one gem of each sort on top of those. So magnet on a stick. Okay, let's just grab all of these in the air. Get them out of there. There we go. Right, and then we got gems of different colors. That is good. The trouble is these have already filled up and I'm not sure with what type of gem. So we'll shove that on there. And emerald on the next one. Ruby on the next one. So diamond onto that one. And then onyx, which is this black one, can also get polished. And that can go on the end one like that. Yeah, and now they're ending up in the right ones because there's no more bouncing. Okay, so basically just keep doing that sort of thing. So you can just pick these up, shove them in front of the polisher. Then hopefully over time, if I'm patient enough, we should clear up the mess we have. But yeah, basically now, rather than loads of different gems all dotted about the place, we just have one mega gem of each type. So yeah, overall, once I've sort of tidied up the mess that I made, I think we've done very well. Actually, how much core stone do we have? What does this weigh? Oh, 370. We could add nearly 4 more drills. And I've only got space for 3 more drills. Still, this is now like fully automated. We're sorting every single resource. If we just head to the top, how many spanners have we got left? 9. Oh, brilliant. Okay, this is so good. So I can literally just leave this running now. I can go take Pad for a walk. When I come back, we'll be rich. Maybe we'll even have enough to cast those new drills, which I think are like big ones. I swear I read somewhere like you have to use a crane to lift them up or something. Now, what I am excited about is over here. Yes, our first block, which weighs 5,400, has come out of there. So if I put that on the scales, 5,400, and I'm pretty sure that's what we needed for the tier 3 shop. Oh boy. I have a feeling we also needed Cloutium and iron, perhaps. So that weighs 7,000. Okay, that weighs quite a lot. The Cloutium weighs... Ooh, only 300. I'm not sure that would be enough. I have a feeling it may have been 400. I also have a feeling there might be another one of those bars up top. My change from earlier. So yeah, we'll head up here. Oh yeah, that's what we added last time, wasn't it? The spanners. So this thing keeps everything fixed. I bought a load more of those things. So we can just... Actually, I should probably do that now. We can stock these up. So I think if I shove those in there, that's got... Is that 14? Yeah, these are 5 in each. Oh, I probably should have bought some more. But I think these hold up to 20. I mean, I imagine the front ones will probably break first. Because basically, these clean the lava. So the lava comes up here. It's like, it's dirty old lava. And the filters, they each clean it by 20% until it comes out this end completely clean. Which means when it gets down to our machines down there, these machines will no longer break. Instead, the filters, they do the breakaging. Breakaging? But I assume because this has cleaned the lava by 20%, these ones shouldn't like break as early. So that's another 20%, that's another 20%. So this one probably should never break. So probably requires the least amount of spanners. Whereas the ones in front of it, they probably need a bit more. Yeah, let's just see. Do they hold more than 20 if I put those in? Oh no, I'm just putting 1 spanner in each. There you go. So may as well fully stock these, to be fair. So we got 20, 20, 20, 20, and then 16 at the end. And this should keep my machines running all the time. Nothing should ever break. But yeah, here's my iron bar. Yes, as expected. There's already iron. There's already Cloutium in here as well. Taking all this stuff to the surface, which is easier said than done. I've just fallen down. This is why I wanted to wear the flying hat all the time, but everyone in the comments shouted at me for wearing a flying hat. So now I've got to do the painful way. You guys just like seeing me suffer, and I don't appreciate that.
Yes.
But yeah, that's in there. Do we have our money in here? No, we don't. I think I left that in a shop somewhere. But still, let's drive this crane back to the shop. Now, the shop is over there in the dome. It's a bit of a drive, but we got nothing better to do today. Although it does mean crossing those horrible, horrible bridges again. I'm going to have to try and fix these at some point. Maybe build my own bridge. That will show the developers like it did previously, right? Anyway, if we drive around this way, Oh, no. Oh, see, this is why I don't like their bridges. They got no safety barriers. We've crashed. Oh, dear. Oh, no, I'm going to run over someone. Boosh. See you later. So here... Oh, I've just driven past it. Hang on. Reverse, reverse. So we've got our block. We've got to shove all the items in. Oh, it's got core stone as well. Oh, why didn't I bring the core stone with me? I've got to go all the way back to my claim and I'm not allowed to fly. All right, anyway, we're back with the core stone. So let's wang that in here. And then, yes, that is everything we need for the tier 3 shop. So shield your eyes because it's going to be a bit sketchy. But ow, ow, let's build. Bricks flying everywhere. Oh, decent. We got our change back. So we'll shove that in the boot quickly. And then, oh man, this shop is huge. Blimey, what do they have to sell? What is that? A prospecting helmet finds nearby ore veins. Oh, there's nukes. I didn't know there was nukes in this. I thought nukes were like just part of the old thing. Oh, I didn't realize there was nukes over here. Okay, that's cool. That's good to know. Does the shop take tokens? Yeah, just twid, not quid. So I will buy a lava drill. Oh, it's got some buffs on it. 1 star and 2 star. Yes, please. There's the lava Thor booster. So we need one more of them. I don't know why that doesn't have chains around it. I can buy as many as I want now, apparently. Should probably get... Oh, man, these are expensive. So, yeah, advanced pickaxe, the advanced shovel. Pretty much needed for tier 3 stuff. 4,200. Very grateful we don't have to do any more quests for those. Should probably get the prospecting helmet whilst we're here as well. See what that's all about. And then all that's remaining to buy. Oh, I didn't realize the TNT's tier 3. So there's various types of TNT, all different sizes. I wonder how that compares to the mini nukes. We'll have to find out at some point. I mean, may as well buy one of each as we're here. So boosh, that is sold. So we'll shove all this back in the boot. Expensive day out this. Right, then I feel like I need to visit the tier 2 shop again just to see what the dynamite was like there. I didn't even pay attention to dynamite. So, oh yeah, it is tier 2. Okay, we may have to try all of those out. I do actually have a reason finally for actually using all the explosives. I thought we didn't really need one. But I have heard on the old grapevine that apparently if we head back to the museum, do you remember I was looking at the like wand thing in the air? So up there's the wand. Apparently there's relics. So we may have to go explore, like, well, I assume they're in all the claims. Maybe that's why they cost 5 grand each. Okay, now back to the claim. So a couple things we can now do. We've now unlocked the tier 3 dirt, technically, because we've got this guy here, which we can shove in the back of our flamethrower. So if that goes on there like that, that will now dig to the deepest levels. So I guess let's just head over to this side and see how deep the deepest levels are. So flames on, and then let's just head down. Down we go, and yeah, there's our mining rig. We are going way deeper than it, and there's the bottom. Oh, and actually, that's one of the prospecting ore thing, isn't it? Can you see like the shiny stuff? I think that means there's like loads of gold there. Ah. I should probably don my hat and then we can go find those pretty easily. Oh, we're going up the other side. We're going up the other side. Okay, nice. You can see, you can see the hole all the way down there. Let's first, whilst we're here, let's go set up this new drill. So we head all the way down. So this wants to go there. We've just got to swap that for a T and then get another corner. In the meantime, blooming hell, that's up to 2,000. This machine is pumping through the materials. I wonder how much gold we have at the moment, because I haven't done a gold cleanup in ages. Oh my goodness. It's so much money. 180 grand. We can literally buy like whatever we want. Oh, we can forge whatever we want, can't we? Ooh, yes. A gold-handled sword. Ooh, yeah, we can make some nice stuff here, I think. So if we shove that on, what's that? Oh, that's not very heavy. It's only 17. It's worth 4 grand, though. The diamond is worth 17 grand. Weighs 71. I do wonder though, because these are rarer, the things we found up here, like the rubies and the sapphires, will they be worth more? 5 grand weighs 200. No. Sapphire, what are you worth? 12 grand weighs 500. All right, what about the emerald finally? So that weighs 570, worth 12 grand. So yeah, diamond is by far the best sort of value for money in terms of how long it took for us to actually find one and what we see in return. I will just shove these. I was going to put them back in the things manually. They all get sorted automatically, so that saves me a job. But yeah, we want to use the diamond when we do make jewelry if we want to make the most expensive thing ever. Anyway, for now, I'll just connect all this up. And then I guess we need to look at forging some more of these, because that's the only way we can get more now. Oh, yes, and forging the large ones. Now, I have a feeling they needed a crap ton, like metric crap ton, of core stone and cloutium. So they're probably quite a way off. So perhaps we should play with explosives first, just to see like how the sizes change.
It's exciting, isn't it?
So we got the tier 1 in there. We'll shove the tier 2 over there and the tier 3 over that way. We've seen a nuke before, so I won't bother getting the nuke. So what I'm going to do, tier 1, let's shove this switch on. So that will go there. I'm a bit concerned it will blow up the switch and it will probably hurt my face as well, but... Oh, it's so loud. Okay, so that's the size of a tier 1. Oh, yeah, it did blow up. Look, we got scrap left. I may need to put these a bit further apart than I first imagined, because I imagine a tier 2 should be a bigger explosion than a tier 1. So this time I've added a switch on the end of a wire, so I should be able to hit that. Yes, without exploding myself. Was that any better? So that was tier 1. That's tier 2. Honestly, it looks identical. I have a feeling it's just the depth that they can explode to. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm actually an idiot, I think. So tier 3, let's shove these on the back. Oh, if this is actually the case, I'm going to be well annoyed. And grab this switch, shove it there. That's going to be the same size explosion. Oh, it explodes deeper dirt. That's all it does differently. Well, at least now we know, I guess. Now, we've got the other drill up and running now. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could do all my drills down there and then just conveyor everything back up. Oh, it's so much work. It's so much work. I really can't be bothered. Actually, maybe that's something I could do. I could take one of the drills down and then just see like how much better it is compared. Like whether these rocks are bigger or whether when you put it in like bigger size stuff comes out. See if it's actually worthwhile doing. So first off, we're going to have to go back to the shop to buy a whole load of these and probably more conveyors and the water pipe ones as well. Right, so let's just put all these pipes together then. And then maybe if I take this one off, we can then shove a bend there and then... Here we go. Here we go. Now we're cooking on gas or lava. So corner piece there. I need one more corner and then that should be good. So now lava goes all the way to the end. Decent. We grab this. Right. And then this has kicked out some new stuff. So let's just pause that. We'll take this up. And what I'm hoping to see here, as this goes through there, we should be able to see one very big clump of some material. They all look the same size. So I may have to wait for a gap. I don't know if I'm going to get a gap. I'll tell you what, actually. Let's turn these off just for now. That is a gold clump. And this does actually look bigger than the other ones I've been getting. So let's shove it on there. So that weighs, ooh, 5. I have a feeling the normal ones weighed 4. And then we can shove that on. We can compare side by side the size. They look identical. How much does it weigh? 4.4. There we go. So it's a good 20% increase, maybe? Does that justify moving everything downstairs? I'm not entirely sure. So yeah, if we're coming off that point, we should probably dig this out. I was hoping a tier 3 pickaxe might actually do bigger holes as well, but it doesn't seem to. The question is, before I get too far with these, will a conveyor actually fit? Oh, it looks good actually. We might have the headroom. So if I shove that conveyor on there, yeah, you can see how this is going to work. So conveyor up to there, we need a corner there, and then just pipes down. And then we're going to have conveyors along here, and then these will face like that direction. It may be that we need to, probably need to move all this pipe work over one. Okay, well, yeah, I'll build this. You don't need to see all that. It's going to be very boring to watch. I will be back when it's done, and then hopefully we can just move all of these down to there, and all will be good. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Right, so things were going great. However, I got to a point where I realized I need, there it is, the merger hook. So you can't just do like a T-junction with these. Like you can't just have a line of them like that and then just shove another one like that angle and expect it to work. You got to shove one of these merger things. I think this sort of like fills the gap in, if that makes sense. So yeah, I had to come all the way over here just to buy one of them. To be fair, I do need another cork though, so may as well grab that. So here we are back. You can see I've moved all these drills down. I've got most of the conveyors in. Oh, actually, I need to add this bit up here. So yeah, I think where it goes there. So as things come up, it jumps over that little gap there, and then we'll land on top. Then can be sorted. So if we look down there, yes, that is creating the first dirt from the tier 3 level. So it's coming up. Let's see how our merger hook works. Nice. So they just plump onto there. Ice goes around that way as usual. Decent. And then these are at least 20% bigger, I think. So that means we should get to new stuff even faster now. And new stuff being probably just more drills. Although there are the mega drills. Or the heavy drills, whatever they are. So I assume they're like... Because they used to be... What are they called? There were 2 types of drills in like the normal Hydroneer. There were the... Oh, I've completely forgotten what they're called. But there were 2 types of drills. One was like way better than the other. So I imagine we can just come down and replace the heavy drills. Like replace these ones with the heavies. And they'll produce like way more resources. So nice. Okay, we're getting there. We've gone slightly backwards, but that's fine. Oh, the batteries run out of that. I tell you what, actually, maybe I should move this down. If we come down here, if we swap that for the battery one. So just open that up, shove this in, boosh, shut the door. Then these should all run way better. I don't know what they actually do. Do they make bigger rocks? Or do they just work faster or something? Not entirely sure. Look at the size of that shard that's come out. So yeah, that's the only other thing I was thinking. Should I put like one of those boosters like here maybe to boost this and all of these things? I mean, all of these things, actually, it's only the compressors. I doubt they need boosting, do they? Maybe that could be a test, actually. Let me go grab a booster from upstairs. Yeah, if we literally just take that out, swap it with a booster, then get another shard battery. It's not going to be the biggest battery in the world, 36, but better than a kick in the nuts. So we'll open that up. We'll then shove this in and then close that up. And then maybe this will produce like bigger stuff. So does this weigh more than the 5 something? 5.2. Nah, not really. So yeah, probably not worth doing. Oh my goodness, this is nearly done again. 5,400. I don't know what weight we need anymore. I've built all the buildings. But yeah, basically I'm just waiting for Cloutium and the core stone so we can make those mega weights. What does that weigh now? Oh, 600 already. Okay, maybe it was worthwhile moving down to this level. 400 already on the Cloutium. There's a couple of things I want to do. It's probably worth let's go do a cleanup. So let's see just how much core stone, how much Cloutium we've got. These are the sort of the main things that we need right now in order to get those mega drills that we're aiming for. So, only 400 Cloutium. I don't even know if that will do a mega drill, if I'm honest. So that's 680 core stone. Okay, so that's not too bad. What it might be worth doing, taking these to the surface, shoving them in my truck, and then maybe we'll go like make some new, like just those normal drills. Because if we have more of these drills, then we're making more resources. There's less time to wait overall, although we will be spending what we've already got. I don't know what's better. How much does that weigh? Oh my... 9,000. Okay, we are really tearing through some of these like other resources. I just wish the core stone and Cloutium was a bit faster. Right, anyway, that's in the boot. That should allow us to buy a few more drills. Remember, we've got the nuke in the back. I probably will be using that. Let's just go over here to where we did the test last time. And then... Oh, do I want to do that? I'll grab one of these anyway. I'm a bit worried the nuke might actually ruin what I was going to do. We'll see, though. We shall see. All right, but then with our crane, I'm going to go grab the flamethrower. So let's just reverse over to it. And then we've got to turn this into crane mode. So like that. We then should be able to, if I just... Oops. Crane's going a bit crazy. If we just go to there, lower that, then pick it up. Nice. We can then bring that in. That's hanging by the crane. Yeah, and then we can go drive this to somewhere else where it's going to be needed. That's probably a good idea. Or should I go... I should probably go make the drills first, shouldn't I? Yeah, right. We'll head up to the volcano, which is actually a slightly longer drive than I remember. I mean, at least they've got that cheesy elevator music as we go up here. All right, so now we're here. I think I want to make more of these drills. So that's iron and Cloutium. Then we just got to remember we need... Yeah, I think it was 1,500 core stone and Cloutium in order to make them. So they're going to be quite a way off, but we will definitely do that today. I think these are like better tiered drills than this one, so they should make like more. I might also add both of these. So these were the forge marks that we found in like huge like ice cubes and then melted them. They give the drills like permanent buffs. And I'm pretty sure from last time they're either random or they stack. So if we add 2 of these to that.
Nope.
Oh, I can only add 1. Ah, okay. Well, we won't put that in then. Anyway, we hit the switch and then that goes into there. That comes down and we've got a new one of these. And oh, that's got 2 item buffs. A star on each. Nice. But yeah, you can see the change down here. So they can just go literally back in. This can go in the boot. I'm hoping with... Oh, can I actually not place anything in the boot? Because that's above my head. Oh, that's so annoying. Really? Can I not place it up here? I can place it up there. Oh, I thought I was going to have to move that out just to get the drill in. But yeah, I think with the Cloutium that was left over in the boot, I'm pretty sure that was like... That's got to be like over 100. So we can probably get like 2 more maybe? So let's have a look. Oh no, 2 stars, but they're both on speed. Yeah, so I think it is just random then. That's slightly annoying. If I want 3-star, 3-star, I can't have it. Anyway, with this change, hopefully there's enough Cloutium here that I can do 1 more drill. That would be quite nice, if I'm honest. So can we pull this? Yes, we got 1 more. Decent. Okay, that is good. And because I didn't put a forge mark thing in, yeah, there's no... You can see down the bottom, there's no, like, star thing. So just a bog standard drill. Anyway, I'll shove these bars in the back. I don't think there's a lot of Cloutium left. There is a lot of iron left still, but as we had 6, yeah, we've just increased our sort of our revenue. Oh my god! Oh no! Oh, what's happened to my fire truck? Oh no! Oh no! I don't like what my fire truck's doing. Okay, it's good. It's good. Oh no! I'm not good. I'm not good. Oh dear! Oh no! Now I'm being crushed by the. Oh no! I got crushed by the lift and it sent me flying. Wait, I can land this. I can land this. Land on your wheels. There we go. Boosh. Oh no, I really don't like what the flamethrower is doing right now. Flip, flip, flip. Okay, we're good. We're good. So yeah, getting down from the volcano is a bit more exciting than getting up to it. Definitely. Where the hell am I? I'm back in the barrens. I can't see anything now. Okay, it's good. We're out of the mist. We are out of the mist. But yeah, oh, this is another claim. Okay, so this is another place I probably want to take my flamethrower. I think I'm going to do the like first claim first. Apparently there's relics. I may have been lied to in the comments, but I was told there's like relics you can get. And if you find all of them, return them to the museum, then you get like a ice wand or something. So my plan was to use the flamethrower machine and the nuke to try and find all those in the various claims. I think I'm probably at the biggest claim right now. I didn't actually realize there were different sizes. I thought they're all the same because they all cost 5 grand. Anyway, let's go grab these, take them all the way down to the bottom, and then we just want to add them down here. So I need to extend those. I need to extend my conveyors. Oh, I probably need to cut the wall out as well. Now, I got all the stuff upstairs. I got conveyors and pipes dotted about everywhere. But yeah, I got to find my pickaxe. Oh, there it is. There it is. Just so I can dig out the area for the other drills. Then start extending all of this stuff. Grab the pipes from up here. Grab the conveyors from here. There you go, on top of the pipes. But nice, we've added 3 new drills. You can see this is how I'm going to like extend this in the future. Just keep working backwards. And then I'll probably eventually add some more down that side. So yeah, I reckon let's go back to the old claim. Turning circle on it. It turns like a boat, honestly. But we'll go back to the old claim. We'll drill it all out with the flamethrower. And then if we don't find a relic, I guess I then have to try like a normal claim. Because it could just be that the starting area doesn't have a relic or something. It doesn't necessarily mean I've been lied to by commenters, but I do know what they're like. All right, okay, we have arrived. So back into crane mode. Let's get this over to the side, drop it there, and then let's jump in and have a little whirl. So come over to here, flame on. And then I think we want to start by going, oops, not up, down. So we get a little bit of a trench, and then we do flat. And then that should allow us to like, yeah, do like this first level. I mean, I could probably go a little bit deeper. It's just a bit scary going deeper. But my plan is sort of lawn mowing simulator. Just do like strips and stuff. We just really want to clear out all the dirt. Oh, I don't want to fall into my old mine actually. But, oh, what's that? Hang on. Is that it? What is that? I think I found it straight away. A journal relic found deep underground. Placed in the museum with other relics. There's relics. There are actually relics. I wasn't lied to. And I can't believe we actually found that one straight away. Okay, that's incredible. You right, mate? Do you want this? Huh? This is unusual. You just said you would take a gander at anything unusual. You don't want it. Okay, Fred. Oh, do they go on these? Let's shove that there. Right, that might be where it goes. Oh, yeah, look. There's all arrows that go up. And there's the one that we get. Relics go on the pedestals. Okay, so we've got one relic. We've got to find 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. So I guess one's at the claim I'm at now. And then I guess there's 4 other claims. That's a lot of claims. More claims than an insurance company. Right, well, let's get out of it. Right, we'll then go and buy this claim here. So it's called Cinder Footing. So I think if we just grab our money and hop out. Land for sale. Yeah, so 5 grand. So that goes in. We press buy. We get our change back. And then we just take the flamethrower out. And then as before, aim them down. Flame on. And then we go a little bit down. Not too far. And then we level out. So that, yeah, that's probably a bit better than last time. I just got to make sure I don't, like, tunnel. I really don't want to, like, tunnel. I want to make sure we've got, like, clear overhead stuff. Because otherwise we could lose the relic. Oh, no, look, we got a bit of a tunnel on top of us as well. That's not ideal. Now, I don't know if there's a better way of finding the relic or if it's just luck. Obviously, I got very, very lucky last time. But, like, I don't know how deep this claim... Like, it could be really... I could be here for, like, hours. That's not like Hydroneer. Why would it do that to me? Yeah, so I probably will be here for hours. So I guess for now, I'll just keep doing this. I was going to say you guys can go and make a cup of tea or something. You don't need to. You can literally just like wait a few seconds and the joys of editing will hopefully come back when either I found it or I've got bored and given up.
2 hours later.
Right, well, I started doing it methodically, but then... It's really hard. Like, this thing just doesn't stay, like, flat. So you get, like, ridges, then you get loads of holes everywhere. And I've done a few, like, levels down low as well. I'm honestly... I'm very bored now. So I figured, let's just go get some nukes instead. So in the back, we have the single nuke that we bought last time. We have this switch as well. Then, shield your eyes, probably cover your ears, and then... Boosh! Ow! Ow! Alright, then we're trapped underground. I'm not seeing any relic. Oh dear. This hole's tiny as well. So there's the nuke going on. That really... Have they got smaller? I feel like that really did not clear much land. No, we've got the little bit of scrap. That's from the switch that got destroyed. But oh my god, this claim's huge. I thought this claim was tiny. And yeah, that nuke did about the size of like a second's worth with the flamethrower truck. So maybe the flamethrower was the way to do this. Oh, I don't think I have the patience to do this. I've been sat here like all morning and this is what we got to show for it. Nothing. I can tell you something. I'm definitely not doing this 5 more times to find all the other ones. So yeah, maybe we'll come back to this in the future when I have a bit more patience. But for now, that's the stuff of nightmares. Yeah, right, over to here. Let's see how much core stone and cloutium we got. So, core stone, hang on. This is looking good. The 5,400 blocks, we got 3 of them. So this could be pretty good. Oh, yes, 3,000 core stone. I think cloutium will probably be less. So if we shove that on, 2,000 cloutium. Banging. Right, let's take these up to the surface. Then let's drive from here back up to that volcano again. And this time I'm going to reverse up there because I have a feeling we've got to crane everything into the back. That's what I've sort of read in the comments and stuff. So we get rid of that and we swap it with these. So that is the drill. That is the harvester. I guess we do the drill first. So 400 and 700. Hang on. Have I got to make sure that's flush? Surely not. I'm sure it's fine. Right. Anyway, core stone. That goes in as well as our core stone change from earlier as well. Then the cloutium goes in. And then we get to see how big these are going to be. Now, not going to lie, pretty excited by this. So, boosh, that comes down. Oh my goodness, it's massive.
That's what she said.
Oh, wow, that is huge. That is absolutely huge. So, yeah, it's just got a lava intake around the back. In a different position to the other ones. It's low down. The resources come out the front. It's got a switch there. Cool. Yeah, can't pick that up. So, need to use this thing. What's the old range on this? Can it actually reach that far? No, I'm going to have to reverse a little bit closer. So, if we reverse to there. Thankfully, there is the headroom. But yeah, if we get to that point, press E, then we can bring that in. Can I drop it on the back? Then drive away? Yes, I can. When I did that with vehicles, it like it didn't let me do it. Oh, something I really want to try now, actually. If I build something straight into the back, I might actually regret this. Why am I doing this? Like, I hate spending time doing, like, stupid tasks. I'm just going to have to go find the crane, I can tell. So that goes in. Oh, it's fine. It's actually fine. I honestly thought that was going to go flying. Oh, not going to lie. A little bit disappointed in that. Oh, even better though. Look, the drill's already in. Oh, decent. Tell you what then, we'll do that every time from now on. I don't have to crane it into the back. It's already there. So I don't need another harvester. I probably will need another drill though, if I can afford it. So 400 Cloutium, 700 Corestone. I maybe can afford at least one more, maybe two. So we'll give it another boosh. Boosh. So that's now in the back. Nice. I'll grab the change one more time and we'll see whether there is enough. If there's not, I'm not too bothered. But it would be nice if I could get 3. That's quite an improvement. Oh, there is. There is enough. Boosh. Decent. Can I get 4? Maybe I really, like, overestimated how much, like, resource I actually needed. No way! Are these actually being made or have I, like, broken it? So surely if I pull this lever, it won't actually work again. Yeah, it doesn't. Okay. Quick maths in my head. That does make sense. Right. Anyway. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, we're good. We're good. Hang on a sec. Hang on a second. Where are my... I can only see one drill and one harvester in the back. Oh, this could be bad, actually. Oh, balls. Yeah, hopefully they're up the top waiting for me. I'm so sick of driving up this volcano. I'm not going to lie. Right. There's my drills. Thank goodness. Oh, can this thing not reach forward? Oh, stupid game. All right, okay. Now we're good to drive back to the claim again. And then I've just got to work out how to actually get these, like, under the ground. Because I think I need to actually put them in place with the crane as well. Now, thankfully, I've got loads of experience of clearing out snow in this game. So we're going to have to use some of that to, I guess, make a load of area where we can get this crane in down at the bottom. My sort of main concern, though, is the height of this crane is, like, at least 2 layers of, like, flamethrower. I'm trying to do more than one layer of flamethrower is like almost impossible. Yeah, look how tall the crane is compared to this thing. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. But yeah, I think I got to start at like this level. I'm trying to look below so I know like exactly where to do this line because I think the tier 3 is sort of over a bit, isn't it? So, oh no, oh, just falling through. Oh dear. So if I just, oh, what's that in front of me? I found the relic here. Oh, that's the relic. Oh, what are the odds of that? What are the odds of that? That's well cheered me up. I think I want the bigger machines on like this side of the conveyor belt, the left-hand side. So I've got to dig this out. Now the trouble is above me, as you can see there, is all the other stuff. I honestly don't know how I'm going to fit the crane in down here. Look, maybe I just have to extend everything and have the crane, like the heavy stuff, like over this end. Now my aim was actually to find like a corestone thing with a prospector hat and then put the heavy stuff on there. That would be impossible. Like, trying to do this, like, accurately in the slightest. Like, this machine just is not designed for accuracy. Oh, am I really going to have to drill that entire ceiling? I think I'm going to have to. Right, some of you might call this cheating. I call this engineering. I definitely bought all these legitimately. I spent the last 30 hours doing quests.
Are you insane?
Right, massive pile of nukes. I'm hoping this should give us the headroom to get our crane down here. All right, so let's go plug this in. I guess I probably want to work from the bottom. So if I'm scared. If I just hit this switch, then boosh. Oh no, where have the frames gone? Oh, there they are. Ow, my eyes. My eyes. Ow. Oh, this really hurts. All right, I need to get to the wall because it makes the flames disappear. There we go. Flames have gone. I think the flames have actually gone now. Okay, so that cleared out a reasonable amount of space. I still can't get a crane down here. I wonder, did it explode? Oh, it didn't explode those nukes. Okay, hang on. Let's get this other switch. Wait for the frame rate. Boosh. There it goes. Ow. Oh my god. The head shake. The head shake is not needed. We don't quite have the headroom. I reckon I can probably just pick that out with an axe though. So yeah, it's just that little bit there. And then I think we can get our crane down. So we'll jump onto this. And then we'll just slowly pickaxe our way through. I mean, to be fair, if I did the entire thing like this, I probably would never play this game ever again. So yeah, I just need enough headroom from there over to here that we can get the crane down. That could work. I can see there's a few blobs I missed, which we might get stuck on. Oh man, it's not until you jump in the crane you realize how big it is. Oh, we're nowhere near close. Oh my, I didn't even think that top bit would be an issue. Right, hang on. That's it, bit of momentum. Okay, right, massively underestimated the height of this. What? How am I meant to use this crane down here? Oh, we're going to be here for hours and hours. Well, I guess I'll see you in a minute. Cue one of those SpongeBob things.
5 hours later.
Right, my hands are blistered. Let's put that down finally. We cut, I literally cut it all out by hand. I didn't use another nuke or anything. But hopefully this now fits. So yeah, you can see we can drive down a little bit closer now. So we can turn to the crane. Now I may need to move to one side because otherwise it's just going to go into the ground. Oh, it goes through the ground. That's good. But oh no, I forgot. It only goes that far, so I can't place these down like by those other drills down there. I'm gonna have to reverse in. So I guess let's just unstuck. And then, oh no, we're mating with the flamethrower one. Right, let's get off that. There we go. Right, I just need to reverse down here. So hopefully we should be able to do it. I mean, I feel like the big wheel at the front helped us like do the bump at the bottom, but still reverse in. And then give it some power so we can get onto our wheels. So now we can head back up this way. Switch to a crane. And then we don't really have the room, but let's just move that up to there. Grab one of these. And then as we move it back out, we can see beneath us there's a grid. Does this like snap to grid or something? But, oh, look, it goes green. So is that snapped to like that position? Right, anyway, so if I plonk that there, then drive forward a bit, then go back to the crane, then grab another one. If I plonk that there, has that snapped to the ground? So, oh, oh no, this has not gone well. Oh no, it's like stuck. How am I meant to move it? I can't move it. It's literally stuck. Can I now pick it up again? Oh, I picked up the wrong one. Oh, this is a disaster. This is a disaster. I literally can't pick up the one on the floor. So that one's stuck there forever now. There's literally nothing I can do unless I literally remove the entire mine above it. Oh, really? All right, so now we grab this harvester thing. Drive forward again. I don't even know what this harvester like has around the back of it. So it's got a lava intake. And, oh, it's got water out the front as well. Oh, does it produce water? I don't know. I can see down the bottom there's logic in, there's water in or out, presumably out, and then lava at the back. So I guess shove it somewhat there, maybe. All right, anyway, we'll unstock that back to the top. Then we got to jump down and connect pipes up. So we need lava around the back. It's low down for those, high for those. Of course it is. Right, so I've plumbed in all the lava around the back, so that's all good. So if I turn this on, we get a light bulb. Oh my goodness. Oh, whoa, it's like drilling. Whoa. Slow down. It's spitting out loads of stuff. So I got two choices. I'm wondering, shouldn't I have just shoved it on on these conveyors? I don't really know why this one's different. It's because this makes water out of there, so you don't have to split it up into different systems. Yeah, so reading that, I don't think it makes it doesn't make doesn't turn that into more resources than just going that way would. Right, so I've just extended the conveyor belts up. So if I turn that on, this then just produces loads more resources that come along there. And I'm pretty sure, I was going to say, I'm pretty sure they're the same as these. No, look, they're way bigger. Look how much bigger, you can see them side by side. So if we watch like a big one go in, I think, yeah, can you see like they're all clumped together? So I think it just produces like three clumps of resource. So every clump is more resources. Yeah, and these actually produce pretty fast as well. Look, ice blocks. The question is, does this produce faster? Now, in order to get this in place, I'm going to need, I think if I put that there, I can do like a little, I can do that sort of thing. And hopefully I can convey, oh no, I haven't gone far enough over. Hang on, just got to shove those there. Right, then I've just got to make sure that these conveyors actually go high enough. Oh no, it's got to go higher than that. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, so we've got to go one higher again. Oh, blooming out. So yeah, in order to get the conveyors high enough, we're going to have to come out here, which means those won't land on the right conveyor. So in order to get these on, we're going to have like a bend coming around. Oh, this is getting complicated now. But yeah, those are in the right place. You can see if we came straight out of there, it would clash. So I need to put 2 bends on. So grab this from up here, wang that there. All right, so if we do that, that's all up and running. I think I need to grab like some of these and put it in there so that this water starts running. So, oh, let's just have a look in it. Oh, pretty scary in there. But yeah, shove that in. That should, yeah, kicked out a little bit of gold. So yes, now these conveyors are moving. Oh, I've just realized there's a gap there. Oh, it's because I didn't put this conveyor. Yeah, I've got to put this conveyor. I forgot about that. So that's the final one. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn that on. Then I'm going to grab this, shove it in there. And then that should produce water. And then it's all moving. And then we've just got to hope that ice comes out to keep the conveyor moving. Because if ice doesn't come out of this doesn't produce water. Yeah, look, conveyors have stopped. What a rubbish system. Unless more ice comes out, this thing just stops working. So, yeah. Drills, very, very impressive. I like them. This thing, complete waste of time. Absolutely useless. Quite nice to have a load of resources. In fact, let's grab a piece of gold. We'll head to the surface, see what that weighs. It weighs 5. Yeah, so it doesn't even weigh anymore. I think there are always 5 from this level. But yeah, nice. At least now we know. We now know these machines, absolutely useless. This really, really annoyed me. And right, I think that's where we'll be leaving the Hydroneer journey for now. I'll probably have a little go on like creative and build like some mega sort of mine or something. But as far as the series go, I think we've completed it, mate.
Completed, mate.
So on that note, I'll say peace, love, and mega miners. That are rubbish. Bye.